And here we are. Hey, Si, how you doing?
Hey, Greg, I'm good. Thanks very much.
Oh, how about that for a little mixer? I think that's a... Oh, look at him, look. He's... I thought for a second it was a Kingpin. And then I thought, no, it's not. It's Si O'Connor wearing a Blocks magazine T-shirt.
Hey, yeah, that's true. That. Yeah, ain't no Kingpin here.
Ain't no Kingpin here. You are a king, though, in my eyes, though, to be fair, mate.
I'm a kingpin up, yeah.
How you doing anyway, Si? You good?
Good. Great day. Myself and Noel were putting baubles on the tree. It's our little tradition. So we had some chocolate, of course. He had cheese and onion crisps, stinky. I had popcorn. And yeah, we had a great time. We had MTV Christmas on in the background and just chilled out. And,
awesome.
Yeah.
I love MTV because I want my MTV. You know what I'm saying?
MTV.
Do you know who sung that? Just out of curiosity, do you know who sung that?
It was
very high pitched. It wasn't Dire Straits actually. It was
Bruce
someone
Springsteen?
else. No, close. Not a million miles away. I want my MTV.
I can't remember. Who was it?
What would happen if a big bumble? Oh, again, very close. Very close. He was a member of the Police, albeit
Sting?
it wasn't. It was Sting, indeed.
No way.
Yeah, look, what people don't know is that Money for Nothing and the Chicks for Free, right, from Dire Straits, because it's a great Brothers in Arms, folks. I don't care what you say. Brothers in Arms is one of the best albums of all time. That album, right, that particular song, and it's a great song, great riff, right? That was actually co-written by Sting himself. So yeah, fabulous.
Never knew that.
Things you learn. Now, one thing you won't learn in Blocks magazine today, folks, you won't learn about who co-wrote songs with Dire Straits. You really won't, because it's all about the Blocks. It really is. I can't just say, Si, that colour looks really good on you. That blue looks lovely.
Lorraine likes blue on me as well.
Yeah, I did ask for a black one for you, but they sent me the black ones and sent you the blue ones.
Blue is your favourite colour, isn't it?
I know blue's my favourite colour. That's why I was like, oh. I was like, well, anyway, I thought, well, I'm not that size. So anyway, that's size one. But then saying that, I think that is actually a bit big on you, but it looks good though.
Yeah. We're fit kingpin, to be honest.
We are. You're fit kingpin. That's it. That's what I like to say. Anyway, talking of fit, I think we've got lots of fit people out there watching us at the moment, Si.
We do.
So let's say hello to a few of them, shall we? Let's say hello to Mitty Bricks. Good to see you, Mitty Bricks. We've got Chris out there as well. Someone who's definitely getting fitter and fitter is our good friend Barry out there, fooling with bricks. Good to see you, dude. We've got Greg or Craig out there as well. Greg or Craig, good to see you. G or C. Lovely for you to be here, mate. We've got Brick Stage Pass. I woke up watching him this morning, which sounds a bit weird, doesn't it? But it's true. I did. I woke up. I turned on, forget what I say now, turned on my phone and boom, there he was, streaming with Richard this morning. Have you recovered yet, Brick Stage Pass? He goes, I'm here, but I'm not here, said like Trevor Slattery. I don't even know who Trevor Slattery is. Who's Trevor Slattery? Can anyone tell me who Trevor Slattery is? Trevor Baker's out there though. He was giving me a countdown from 129. Sorry, mate. Yeah, I missed the zero. We got the wonderful Simon out there.
Oh,
Simon.
Trevor Slattery is from Iron Man. He's Ben Kingsley, but he's the Mandarin.
Ah, yeah.
So,
Trev.
Can
we say anything more about it? Yeah, we can actually. Sorry, I'm trying to think. I don't want to give away spoilers of movies. But he was in, and no one's actually, I've not heard anyone mention it. He came back, didn't he, in Shang-Chi?
Yep.
He was like, I was like, oh, they must just they're just going to use him for these odd, weird parts, aren't they, to film?
Yeah. He would have been a brilliant baddie, like if they kept Trevor as the Mandarin.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's what they did. He said it was just a complete, like they made him look like a terrorist and all this sort of stuff, didn't they? And yeah, I suppose. But then I think the point of that wasn't it? They were trying to make it media, how media drives how people are and stuff like that. Yeah. But it was kind of interesting. He was good because he had a really good voice as well. As an American, he does a brilliant American accent. Like it's deep, really it's meaningful. Evil. Yeah, it is. It is really, really evil. Now, talking of evil, folks, I got a survey out because we was thinking about villains. Villains, or what's your favorite? It's a bit of a weird way of putting it, really. But it's what's your favorite Spider-Man villain? We've had 11 votes out there so far. Cast your votes, folks. We've got Dr. Octopus, Venom, Green Goblin, and Evil MJ. Not giving nothing away, folks. Just saying that's all. Evil MJ. I'll blow your brains. It really will. We got Tim Baybridge as well. Says Northeast Legends. Ah, okay. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Nicoletta's out there as well. Nicoletta. Bonjour. Actually, Bonjour. Is Bonjour? No, Bonjour is Spanish, I think. But it is. But anyway, lovely to have you here, Nicoletta. It really, really is.
Bonjour would be French, wouldn't it?
Bonjour would be French. Bonjour is Spanish. And I'm not quite sure what hello in Portuguese is, but
is she from Portugal?
I believe so. I could be wrong, but I know she's on a different time. What do you say now? Different time zone. Portugal is in the same time zone as us. I don't know. Nicoletta.
It's an hour ahead, I think.
It's an hour ahead. No. Portugal's in the same time zone as us.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's one of the few countries that are quite. That's a 2-hour. I did say 2-hour drive then, folks. A 2-hour flight away from us. And it's in the same time zone as us, which is awesome.
Mental.
Yeah, it is. It's great. That's why I love going there. It's fantastic. Lisbon, folks, or Lisboa, as they say out in Portugal. Go there for the weekend. It's great. You leave here at 4, you get there at 6, and there's no adjusting your clocks. It's the same time zone. Brickstage Pass says, then they approached me about the role, and they knew about the drugs, what they'd say, and they got off. I said they'd give me more. I don't know what Brickstage Pass is on. He's probably on drugs. The time he got up this morning, blimey. I bet your wife was happy with you, mate. But she's looking at her roof on Friday. She was up at 3 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. That was incredible.
She did it.
I don't know how she did it as well. I wouldn't look that good at 3 o'clock in the morning, that's for sure. No. I'd be all tucked up. Brickstage Pass says, calm down, mate. I'm not dead. It's just performance. Now let's get down and play along. Well, this is the whole idea, folks. So what's going to be happening tonight is you lot. It says this is coming up to Christmas as well. This is quite nice, giving away a bit of a little bit of a Christmas crimbo prezi. Blocks magazine have said for this review and flick through, they'll kindly not only give the winner of the Kahoot, the actual. How can I put it? Year's subscription, to Blocks magazine. Obviously, nice 12 months. They're actually also going to add in also a binder, a T-shirt, and the Christmas figure as well. Now, if you're thinking Christmas figure, didn't know Blocks magazine did a Christmas figure. Well, here you go. I think you can buy them actually for about $5 all in. But that is the Blocks magazine Christmas figure. Actually, he's wearing a shirt that's quite close to what your one is like size, sky blue, with blocks on it, and it's a cool fig. It's a cool figure.
Really, really is.
I think it's one of my few custom figures that I've got, Si.
Yeah, I don't have any.
He's got a nice print on the front. I just like the icicles on his jacket. They look really good.
Awesome. Yeah.
Hopefully you guys can just about see it. But yeah, anyway, so the idea of this, folks, is, and do you know what I managed to find in the loft of all places, my other Christmas jumper.
That's awesome. I love that one too.
I know. I love this one. I love the other one as well. I genuinely do love them. So anyway, cast your votes on that survey, folks. And the idea of this is that for the next hour, we're going to whiz through, flick through, think about, contemplate, talk, reflect on all the articles, or most of them anyway, have a bit of a conversation, get to the end of it, and then after that, what we do is we'll crack into a Kahoot. And you might be thinking, what's a Kahoot? Well, Kahoot is just basically an online quiz, folks, and it's very easy to get to. All you got to do, if I do this, is go. Where should we go? All you got to do is go to Kahoot.it, and then after that, all you got to do is put in the PIN number. So I'll generate the PIN number a little bit later on, and then we can all enter it, and we can all play on it using our mobile devices. It's really easy, isn't it, Si?
Really easy, but take your time because I want to win this week.
Yes, he's desperate to win. He's desperate to win. And if there's people out there who have won before and they're thinking, oh, I won't play because I'll let someone else have a chance. Well, you can still play if you want to, right? You can still play. All you got to do is that you can say, you know what? I'm going to give it to this person as a Christmas present because we, Si and I, are the YouTube Lego community channels that keep giving. We really are. gimme. Si O'Connor after me. We do. I got bars everywhere here, folks. I've got this bar here for the camera. I've got this bar here for the mic. Never used. I thought it'd be a piece of pie. Come down here, set up the camera all differently as we normally have it. And I was like, actually, no, I can't because I'm in a cabin, completely different sort of space. Haven't got as much room behind me as what I've got in the room in Studio One. So it's all a bit different, you know? So I was down here for an hour sorting that out. Plus also as well, I've got this mic here that I've got to try not to get in the way of the camera. But anyway, there we go. See the old camera moving. It looks like I'm having an earthquake now. But it's pretty cool, folks. And you know what? It's just lovely to have you here. It really is. So before we get cracking, I will say this, little disclaimer. Blocks Magazine did send me this. And even though we're doing this lovely competition on behalf of them, right? I just want you guys to know that it's our stream. That's you and me and Si, right? So it's all our own thoughts. But honestly, folks, really, the main criticism that we give against Blocks normally is just what the scores they've given particular sets. And that's that's a good route for discussion because everyone's got their own different critiques on this. And that's what it's all about. It's just about, you know, generating a little bit of fun, a little bit of conversation for the end of the week. Because it's really, I quite like doing this time of day over the weekend because I do it right at the top of the weekend, and to do it right at the bottom of the weekend, it kind of, I don't know, it just feels quite, I don't know, there's a certain balance about it. Side, do you catch my drift?
I catch your drift, and I ate it.
Fantastic.
Do you remember drifter bars? They still do drifter bars.
I don't know. I think they do dime bars still, Si.
I like dime bars.
Yeah. Is there any chocolate you don't like?
Yes, white chocolate. Although I like Milky Bars. I like those, but I don't like
Milky
white
Bars.
I don't like
white chocolate. Technically, isn't even chocolate. It's so you're not missing out too much. To be fair,
Turkish delight. I don't like that.
I like Turkish delight. Don't mind a bit of that. Do you like it without the chocolate?
No, it's like no, don't like it.
Oh, all right. Well, don't go to Turkey then.
What's the other one? Tiffin bars. Like, why would you put fruit in chocolate?
No, I don't like that. Fruit and nut bars. I don't like them.
Get out.
Hazelnuts. Now I'm with you. I had some roses today. I had the caramel hazelnut. Very nice.
Love them. Yeah.
Yeah, very nice. And the little Milky Bar ones as well. Armadillos. Armadillo! Who used to say that? I can't remember. I just, for some reason, I just had
I like armadillos. It's a dime bar.
Has it? Yeah, I like armadillos. Barry says Turkish delight is lush. Yeah, it is nice, especially when you get all the lashings of sugar on top of it as well. It makes you sneeze. Brickmaster says I've never had Turkish delight, but I know it was in Narnia. Yeah, Turkish delight is lovely, and I even like. Is it Terry's Turkish delight? It's very nice.
Yeah, fries or Terry's, one of them.
I think it's Terry's. I know Terry's doing. I miss when I was a kid. Tell me what you lot out there think about this as well. Do you remember at Christmas time we used to get the Terry's orange chocolate milk bars? But the adverts, the TV adverts.
Yeah.
I used to love them. It's been brilliant. I used to love it. Indiana Jones sort of style thing, wasn't it? People would like open up like their chimney breast or something like that, and then they're in a cave, and then they're getting chased by a giant bull or some sort. It was actually pretty good. Yeah, man. They were classics, like the secret lemonade drinker. Now, while you're all here, do us a little favour, right? I know the Sunday stream. I know it's only a little stream and stuff like that. But you know what, folks? I really would appreciate it if you give us a thumbs up. And while you're around there, Down in the description as well, you'll find details of my good friend Cy O'Connor, and you'll even find a link down there as well to the backlog stream that we did on Wednesday. And talking of which, we've got one coming up this Wednesday on Cy's channel at 7:30 as well. So do tune in for that, folks. So I think it's time to get going, don't you? Unless anyone's got anything out there they want to get off their chest before we get going. I remember that ad, says Greg or Craig. Nice one, mate. Stud Sirius is in the house as well. He's in. He wants to win the Blocks magazine issue 86.
Mine.
Contestants ready. Oh, those were the days. Remember that. It goes fries orange or raspberry is the best, Craig. Oh, there we go. Now you're talking. We're talking about old retro chocolate. Fantastic. Anyway, so what have we got going on here then? Blocks magazine. It's issue number 86. We've got the big tumbler on the front here. I just want to say as well, that is a really nice picture of the Batman on the front of it, looking over it. I think that's really nicely done. You can just about get it like that. Got lights all over the place here, folks. So apologies if there's any reflection on it. It won't be too bad, but he's quite reflective on them. And like I said, Blocks magazine gave us this this particular edition, but this stream is ours, so our thoughts are our own. Normally speaking, it retails at £5.99 in the UK. I'm not really sure what that works out in US. Probably something about $7.50. Something like that.
No, I'd say way more. I think it's
Really?
$9.80 in euros.
Blimey.
Yeah, that's why I'm dying to win. It's nearly cursed.
Yeah.
I nearly said the F word, Greg.
Yeah, when he meant the F word, folks, he means Friday. All right.
Friday.
Or fried eggs, as it might
I
be.
could have been saying Falcon.
Yeah, Falcon. I'm Falcon out of here. But anyway, blimey, I actually nearly swore them myself.
I know.
I got really focused when you're saying that word, especially in an Irish accent. So what we got going on the front there? This looks like the geezer from Home Alone. Welcome to Arrakis Building Dune. Now that's interesting. Building Dune. We've got now, Craigster. I know you love Dune. At least I know you're building a mock, or you have been building a mock. You've been doing a mock of the giant worm. I don't know why they call it a giant worm. It's got more teeth in it than a bloody great white shark. But my God, there are some mocks in this that I'm going to be showing you guys later from a particular person. I think he's based in America. I could be completely wrong, but I was actually I tweeted him earlier on just to let him know that it was actually going to be part and parcel of this. And there's so they got this this mock builder, and there's about 7 builds on there, all from Dune. And I'm not joking, Cy. They're all really, really good. Down here, we've got the Titanic design master reveals all. The Tumbler, the Dark Knight ride is back. It certainly is, folks. Be interested to see what the score is on that. Coral Reef, bricks helping marine life. That's an interesting one. And this is quite a big deal. Win £1,000 worth of Lego. That's pretty cool, isn't it? And by the way, folks, the competition and this competition as well, the Kahoot afterwards and this is for anyone, anywhere in the world. So don't think it's just for us here in Blighty. This is for everybody. Everybody is welcome. So there we go. Of course, if you are under the age of 16, I do need to say this, I guess. If you are under the age of 16, bear in mind, you do need to let me know, with your parents' permission, where you live. All right? So the boys and girls at Blocks Magazine can send you the subscription and the bundle in this case. So anyway, let's get going, shall we? What we got here? We've got idisplay.it.co.uk. There we go. Expires on the 31st of December. BLX MAS. That's a pretty good discount, isn't it, for iDisplay? I've actually bought something from iDisplay here. All will be revealed in a couple of weeks' time, folks. But you know what? They're pretty damn good. I'll give you that. And their postage, my God, I got it within a couple of days. I was surprised. I didn't think it was going to be ready for weeks. But there we go. They're a bit like Wicked Bricks, but they are an alternative to them, which is always good. We've got Simon Moss out there saying, "Hey, Greg and Cy, and fellow Lego fans. Good to have you here, my friend." We've got our friend back, Jackie Grelot. It says, "Hi, Cy. How are you? Danny was under the weather yesterday. That's why it's rescheduled today at 6 p.m. Oh, okay. Is that Danny? Is that Lego, Danny Bob?
Yeah.
Ah. So she's going to be, is that 6 p.m. tonight their time? Oh, good stuff. All right, good stuff.
Yeah, so
it's about 11 o'clock. Yeah, she's always coming on as I'm going to bed. So I try and say hello sometimes. And we've got Nicola. Okay, Lady McBrick out there. She was streaming with us on Friday, folks. She really was. Keep the conversations going, folks. I love you lot. You know that. Stud City says, I hate to say it, but I think the new £500 plus DC set is another Batcave. We will see. Is it DC? Has it been confirmed that it's DC, Si?
I don't know.
I'm just going to throw it out there, Stud Cities. I personally, right, and this is a complete guess, I think it's going to be a Daily Planet. I'm just saying.
Oh, I'd love that. That would be amazing.
Me too, dude. I would 100%. I'd be on that. That would be a big one. Especially with the globe at the top and stuff like that, and Zod. They could base it on the 70s movie, which would be incredible. It really would be. They probably won't, but you never know. We got Craig. Anyway, loads of chat going on out there. Good to see you, mate. Love you guys. Just want you to know, Monsieur, you are awesome too. You really are. You are fantastical. Which I think is French. They could be Italian for all I know. But hey, what can I say? And we've got BrickLink out there as well. Now he's normally up for a bit of a competition. Let's see how well he does today if he joins in the Kahoot at the end of this flick through. Anyway, better get going, folks, because we're not really that far in, are we? As always, the magazine's brought to you by the team at Blocks magazine. I'll show you a few other names as well a little bit later on, but Graham is the main guy out there. Then you've got Daniel, and then you've got a couple of extra contributors as well, especially the guy that does the front cover. Love all that as well. The artwork in this is, generally speaking, really, really good. It really is. So here we go, folks. So there we go. We've got the Tumbler, we've got the index. Nothing too major going on there. There's one of the MOCs there for the Dune thing that we were talking about a little bit earlier on. And there we go. Then got some sets. So let's just dive in, shall we, Si? I think it's just time to get ourselves up and running. This is quite cool. We've got Lego talking about here, but this was quite a decent picture that I thought looked pretty good earlier on this week when I was reading through this. It's just someone's done a picture on Flickr. Let me show you this so you can see it quite nicely, folks. And it's just classic space peeps and Benny, and one from that new set that was out as well. Just sort of, it's kind of like, it's very relatable, isn't it? In the sense that Lego just kind of, takes all your money. What can I say?
It's a real Lego. Take my money. Okay, we will.
We will. And that's exactly what they do. They had to do a correction as well. They got one of the names of the Bionicles wrong last week, and someone wrote in and said, "Oh, that wasn't their name. This is their name." I was like,
That's brilliant.
I love the Bionicle community. They I give them that. They do love their Bionicles. They really do. I'm just going to up the light a little bit on that side, folks. There we go. Let me know what you think. There we go. I'm just making it a little bit brighter, a little tiny bit brighter. So anyway, let's get going, shall we? Here we go. AT-AT incoming as well. This is all about. This one's obviously going to appear next month, which, to be honest, folks, let's face it, next month is not that far away now. Where they're just talking about with the designer about the AT-AT, and there's been all sorts of shenanigans going on this week about the AT-AT, hasn't there, Si? With certain parts of it that are, once you've fitted it and put it together, it's very difficult to then take it apart again, isn't it?
Yeah, they put a video out, which I have on my stories.
You do. Nice one, mate.
Yeah, check it out. I saw that Beyond the Brick put it up, but it's an actual Lego video, so I just put it up on stories, and they make it look easy to take apart.
Do they? I wonder how many. Well, they had four goes at it, I think, with the legs, I suppose. So we just have to say, I don't think it's overly hard, but then it shouldn't be that hard for someone who's a Lego designer or someone that works at Lego. I'm just saying, you never know, folks.
Yeah, it looked like you had to know how to do it. Nobody knew how to do it, and then they were like, "Oh, look how easy it is! You get your fingernail here, your fingernail here, and you push this, and it's grand."
Yeah, exactly. So if you was doing that in a live stream, you'd have no chance, would you? I do like the figures with this, though. I do like the fact that we get a couple of snow troopers. We get Luke Skywalker, of course. We get General Veers, which is an exclusive one to this particular set, folks. So that's pretty good going. I like that. But yeah, we'll be more on that next month, really, with the reviews. But yeah, Jang covered that as well. I listened to Jang's review today, and that was pretty good. I enjoyed that. Now, this is something that's really good, and it's something I'm not sure I can still get to. It is based in London, but basically Lego did a collaboration with an artist, and the artist's name is Yinka Ilora, or Lori, I should say, actually, Yinka Ilori, which I think is an African name. I think it's Senegalese or something like that. So anyway, so they did this collaboration And they've taken something that's kind of like a little bit mundane or something like that, like a laundrette, and they've basically Lego-fied it, which I think is pretty good going.
Awesome.
And it does look really awesome, doesn't it? But look, this is it looking on the outside. Again, I can't zoom in, folks, so I might as well just hold it up to you. But there we go. Kind of like that. Look at that. How cool does that shop look? Looks really good, doesn't it? So Yinka Ilora is the artist. Now, I went to one, oh, God, when was it? Must have been two and a bit years ago now, and it was about this time. So Lego obviously get going with some sort of artistic things around sort of October, November time, and it was the House of Dots, and that was based over at King's Cross, and that was really good fun. And this seems to be part and parcel of that as well. And I know for a fact, folks, that Lego asked a whole bunch of London AFOLs to get involved in this as well, to help construct the whole thing. So I really think it looks good. Hope you guys like it as well. And if anyone out there has actually been to this, I know quite a lot of you who watch this isn't actually from London, but if you have been to it or even helped set it up, let me know. I'd be really interested to know your thoughts about it. But it's kind of, I like this sort of thing. It's like kind of Lego thinking outside the box. And the artist says, he goes, I love working with the kids. It's because they always think big and there are no rules in terms of how they dream, which is really good going. I love that. I really do. It's quite a cool little thing. We got some news up here about Monkey Kid sets as well, and then we got this here. We've got a minifigure of the month. It's Kevin from Home Alone. Actually, the thing is, right, with his, well, I think he's posing like that on the front as well.
Yeah,
there we go. There he is. There, so a bit more close up. But I think that is quite an iconic scene, isn't it? That particular one, Si.
Yeah, everyone knows that. It's either that or the scream by who is it? Picasso. It's one or the other.
You got it, mate. You got it in one. But I will say this: apparently, that particular film held a record for something like 20 years. It was something like 20 years, whereby it was a comedy film, and it was the biggest grossing comedy film of all time, and it was only recently just broke. I'm not quite sure exactly who broke that one, but anyway, it's a pretty cool picture, and I think Lego have done a splendid job of the Home Alone set. I've actually fallen behind. I'm on bag 12, so I'm way behind. I should be on bag 19 at the moment, but put it this way, folks, I think you can guess what I'm going to be building on the backlog this week, that's for sure. So anyway, so moving on then, what have we got going? Breaking down the barriers. So this is the Lego Group declares an end to gender stereotyping products and publishes research showing that societal expectations are limiting children. I mean, me and Si, to be fair, we've done streams before, and I'm pretty sure I was the first one to do it, whereby we did a whole stream devoted to Friends, didn't we, Si?
Yeah.
And we absolutely love that theme. We really do, folks. I mean, it's not at all my top sort of few favorites or anything like that, but it is a really good theme, and we built some amazing sets. I know plenty of other geezers out there as well who like building those particular sets as well. So, you know, what I will say is I would like to see, though, if Lego are going to really go in and dive in and do it properly, they need to change the box styles, I think, for the Friends sets, because they just look so, I don't know, they just look like they're for girls. They don't look like they're for, you know, they're not too neutral, in my opinion. But that will come in time, I guess.
How do you change? What would you change, though? Because I think I like the purple around the sides and the kind of edges on the boxes. I think if you change it too much, could it look boyish?
Well, yeah, but if they're trying to go a bit, if they're trying to go,
when I say boyish, I don't know how to differentiate the things now.
Yeah, no, I don't want them all looking the same, like these 18+ sets. I don't want them all looking the same. Certainly don't. I like the colorations they use and stuff like that, and all the corals and all those colors that you normally associate with Friends is cool. But the box design, for example, I would just change the box design instead of having that sort of cut out edge, which always bothers me anyway. Just square them off or something like that. Otherwise, keep it all as is. But it's just little changes, isn't it? And it's the way the marketing is kind of pinpointed, I suppose, at times. But yeah, Stussy said, I was a sucker for the Flash. More Flash sets would be cool. Yeah, we don't get many Flash sets, actually, do we?
Not for ages.
No, not for quite a while, that's for sure. But there we go. Maybe we will next year, folks. I'm sure this year's all about Marvel. Hopefully, maybe next year there'll be something about DC. And if this big set you talk about is going to be DC, then I'm hoping that they come out with a Daily Planet, which is, we've had the Daily Bugle. Why not have the Daily Planet, the equivalent of? I can bet your life, when Lego came out with this massive Marvel set, DC turned around and said, oi, Lego, we want some of that.
Yeah.
And I said,
because it always has been DC and Lego. You know what I mean? And then people were asking like, where are the Lego Marvel CMFs and stuff like, and then it just seemed to get more Marvel-y, I suppose. Even look at DC sets this year. There were hardly any.
Yeah, I mean, if it wasn't for Batman, it'd be non-existent pretty much, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, that's the weird thing, isn't it? You've got the Batman, you've got the Batman Tumbler, we've got the 2 Batman Tumblers that came out this year. And if it wasn't for those sets, you're thinking, well, what have DC done this year that's any good? But Batman is far away, I think, one of the best superheroes that Lego do, full stop anyway. And maybe some of that's to do with the movie that they did with that as well, Si. Maybe that's to do with it as well.
I'd say so.
So what we got going on here then? We've got so we're kind of moving into the wibbly wobbly world of Lego ideas as well. Down here we've got the Jazz Quartet and the Office sets announced as well. I mean, the Office, blimey, how many times did that one try and get through, Si? I lost count in all honesty, but I know the person who eventually it did go through for had tried a couple of times before that as well to kind of get it through that threshold of 10,000. And we'll come to another little article about that in a little bit. The Jazz Quartet, let me move that over there for you so you can see it. The Jazz Quartet, I do like. I think it's a good idea, but it's not one that I'm going to be buying. That's for sure. I think I really think it's a good idea. Let me show you guys and girls out there that one. There we go. The Jazz Quartet. It's really well done. Love the idea of it. If I love jazz, I love music. Full stop. To be honest. But it's just not my thing. It's just not my Lego thing. And then, of course, we've got the BrickLink. Oh, come back. There we go. Follow my hand. Follow my hand.
Follow me.
Follow me. There we go. Oh. Slight technical issue here, folks. Don't worry. We'll come back. Worst case scenario, I'll just do this all night. But we've got the BrickLink goes bigger. These sets here. I ordered this set. And I didn't order this set because I was going to order this one, but I didn't. But I know Craigster, who's out there, did. There we go. We're back again, folks. There we go. I'm taking my life into my own hands, so I am when I'm holding this up nearer to the camera. I really am. Hey, we've got Brick Hive in the house. Good to see you, Brick Hive, dude.
Brick Hive.
Love a bit of Brick Hive. Brick Hive was streaming earlier on with Doc Samson.
I know. I caught about 5 minutes of it. I didn't see the doc bit, but I caught the last 5 minutes ish.
Oh, cool, man.
I had to have a shower. I was stinky.
You stinking. No one likes a stinky sigh, do they?
No.
I mean, but yeah, no, I turned it on. When I was setting up down here, I just kind of had it on in the background, listening in with Doc co-hosting, I think it is, which is cool. But anyway, Hive, good to see you, dude. Hope all is well with you. And as like I always say, folks, while you're here, do us a little favor. Give us a thumbs up. Use the force, Luke. And strangle that like button. And if you happen to be new around here as well, then why don't hit that subscribe button and become a big part of the LBB family? And you know what? Click the notification bell. I don't normally say that bit, but do it anyway. So what else we've got?
That the Brickpods got their castle.
Yes, and they were building it last night. I haven't got mine yet. Mine must be coming tomorrow. Then I've got the email saying that it's been sent. But yeah, as soon as I get mine, I got 2 coming. But I'll be posting one out to a friend of mine, who's who, by the way, folks, I'm sending it at cost price. I'm not making any money on it, in case anyone wonders.
Someone else said that they got an email that theirs is dispatched. I think it was Simon Moss, was it?
Oh yeah, probably.
Simon Moss. I've had a notification. The fishing boat has been dispatched.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I like to swap. I couldn't find anyone who wanted to swap a fishing boat for a castle. but there we go. But yeah, they're good, cool sets. I can't wait to build them. I think I was on the stream last night. I think I was watching them about 11:30 to about 11:45, and yeah, the guys were. Well, Ian anyway. I don't think Ian was letting Carrie actually do any building. I think he wanted it all to himself. So anyway, we're just talking about this is this month's hot topic where you got Graham, Kat, and Daniel talking about the Blocks debate this month being 10,000 votes for the threshold being for when people submit their Lego ideas. So what do you reckon, Si? Because all three of them have got kind of different ideas. Daniel was sort of saying maybe they should limit the colors. Graham was saying he actually quite likes it being 10,000 and doesn't really want too much change. Kat came up with something interesting. Kat actually said, why don't we raise the threshold from 10,000 to 25,000? What do you reckon, Si? And what do you lot out there reckon about it as well?
I personally think the 10,000 is fine, but I don't mind the amount to get through. I think that's fine as well.
Yeah.
But I think it's the price wise. I think it's the price that's a bit just bonkers because even Mairead last night on Friday was saying that something I'm always saying. We used to get sets that were like $20, $25 euros.
Mm-hmm.
And upwards, like about 50. But now everything just seems like mad expensive when it comes out.
Yeah.
So if so many people, like, it's not a fact that getting 10,000 is easy now. It's not. It's Lego are letting so many sets through. You know, so I think the 10,000 limit is still fine.
Yeah.
So if you look at it, there's loads that have been there like under 10,000 for months and months. You know, so that's just my take on it.
Yeah, I agree. A lot of people think it needs changing, but the reason, in my opinion anyway, that Lego Ideas has gone absolutely crazy is just simply down to COVID and the lockdown. More people have got more money spare to spend, and this is, I wouldn't say this pushed up the prices, but it's enabled Lego to actually push out more expensive sets. Simple as that, really. And that's the thing, and I think Lego are cashing in on that. And quite frankly, if you was running a business and you could get away with doing that, you do exactly the same thing as well.
I think there's an opportunity for them as well to sell a lot of sets for £35, and just,
yeah, I agree with that.
To keep it, because I mean they're always saying, "Oh, Lego themselves say Lego is for children." Right, they're always saying it, but and Lego Ideas is supposed. A lot of Lego Ideas has been educational. If you look at like the fossils and women of NASA and stuff like this, and if they get really expensive, then the kids that they aim at, you know, are going to be like, you know, left out.
Yeah, I agree, mate. I agree. That is true. Lego Ideas. If there's anyone out there listening from Lego Ideas, please, can you select a few cheaper sets like Tron? I always thought Tron was a really good set.
Tron.
Doctor Who. Let's have a few sets that are sub £50, can we? You know,
the women of NASA, and there was
women in NASA. I picked that up for £15. I think that was only like £27 when it came out. You know, 3 really good minifigures, 3 really good little side builds and stuff. Even got a space shuttle as well, folks.
And a great story behind it as well.
Yeah,
like, you know,
really good story.
Those women were made into a set because they were brilliant.
Yeah, exactly. And we need more of that as well for all sorts of people. We really do. All different walks of life, folks. Very important. So there we go. 2021 in Lego. There we go. January. Can you believe it? It was all the way back in January that Ninjago City came out as well, or the Ninjago City Gardens came out, I should say. What a set that was. We got the Discovery as well that came out. When was that? Was that March time, wasn't it? So that was pretty cool.
Very underrated set.
I think it is a really underrated set, actually, and it's one that I've looked at and I really, really do want.
Yeah.
But who knows? Christmas might bring something. You never know. But over the page as well, of course, in July. Oh my God, can you imagine that? It was actually all the way back in July that the BrickLink Designer Program launched the first round of the crowdfunding. Of course, things didn't quite go to plan then. They were trying to sell 5,000 of these. But he ended up getting. I think they ended up having sold 10,000, which seems a bit of a weird thing to say that he kind of went wrong, but it was a bit off, wasn't it? Really, I suppose. But I mean, look at it. He's got like hints of Castle Grayskull about it.
Yeah.
It's a really weird thing to think about it like this, but with a bit of luck, folks, I'll get it tomorrow. But we will see as well. And of course, you've got the Titanic. I mean, look at these sets here. Look at these sets here, right? You got this set here. I think that is about £270. You got this one here, 130. This one here, that's around, I'm sure it's about 180. This one here, 700. And this one here, well, that's 500 something, I think. So, you could easily blow away £2,000 quite comfortably and not even.
Yeah. I mean, if someone said to you, I'm going to give you £1,000 and you can go and buy whatever Lego you want, you couldn't afford everything on that page.
No. If someone gave you £1,000 and you came back with, I don't know, the AT-AT and the Discovery, they'd be like, so you got 2 sets? You'd be like, yeah. Hopefully, you might get gift with purchase on it or something like that.
Yeah, they'd be like, but it's Lego. You should have been able to get loads of sets. And you go, well, that's it's not just Lego City helicopters.
Exactly, that's Lego. But these are massive sets, and like we was just saying a moment ago, Si, people got a little bit of spare money because they're not going to restaurants and necessarily. Well, they are until maybe for the next week if you're lucky, over here in the UK, and then that'll be that. But yeah, they've definitely made a point of focusing Lego in the last 12 months on getting some really big sets out. And they are really impressive sets, folks. But you know what? Out of all these sets that we've got here, as impressive as they all are and as expensive as they all are, one of my favorites is the Santa sleigh that I built with Si a couple of weeks ago on the backlog. So anyway, moving over. Now, it is an interesting one. The top 10 Lego idea sets. What do you reckon about these then, folks?
I think they're wrong.
Do you think they're wrong? Now that's interesting. So what we got here? We got number 10. We've got the ship in a bottle. Number 9. We've got Central Perk. Number 8. We've got Ghostbusters. That's a good one. Yeah, that is a good one. Number 7. A lot of people think a lot of people's sets. That's their favorite set of all time. That one. Steamboat Willie. Then, of course, at number 5, we've got the very recent, and it came out a couple of weeks ago, Home Alone. Wally is at number 6. 4 is the typewriter. Oh, that's quite high, I think. Number 3 is the awesome medieval, what's this called? The medieval blacksmith. And then we've got, what's this? This is the Pirates of the Barracuda Bay. And at number 1, the tree house. What do you lot out there think about that? Is your favorite Lego ideas house the tree house that came out 2 years ago? What do you reckon are the top 3, Si?
Well, my favorite Lego set of all time is the Big Bang Theory, which is an ideas set. So
interesting.
I put that in the top 4. I really like the ship in a bottle. I know you can't play with it, but I really like that. I like that idea of someone walking into your room and going, "Oh, it's ship in a bottle, cool," and they look and it's go, "Is that Lego?" And you go, "Yeah." And they go, "What?" Steamboat Willie is just beautiful. That's a classic. Home Alone would be number 1, I think. I think that's probably one of the best Lego ideas sets. I think it's the best.
Yeah, and really good value for money as well. Yeah. Because I know a lot of people were saying, the AT-AT is expensive because of the monetary situation and stuff like that, inflation. And I kind of get that, but then as soon as you bring into the equation, well, Home Alone's, for 4,000 pieces, £220, it blows that argument completely out of the water. So I agree with you, Si. You and I have been looking forward to the Home Alone set. I'm certainly taking my time building it, folks, because in between doing live streams and videos, I haven't had time to do it every day. So it's over there at the moment. And I'm honestly chomping at the bit to build it. It's a great set.
And I agree with Tim. Tim says fishing store should be there, definitely.
Oh yeah,
I don't think Wally should be there at all.
Yeah, I like the Wally set, but
when he was released, he was faulty, and
he had a bad neck.
I mean, I think that should take away with it for him. But there's also the I thought of another one. I can't remember what it was, but
yeah, that's true. Yeah, good point. Good point. All right, cool. Let's crack on then. But anyway, have you got any other ones out of these, Si?
What did I own?
Yeah.
Oh, Doctor Who.
Oh yeah, Doctor Who. I think Doctor Who's a good one as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you noticed none of the cheap ones are in here? It's all expensive sets. It really is.
Inexpensive can be good too.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Expensive. Well, Home Alone isn't cheap, but it's a good set, and it's there at number 5.
Should be number 1.
Now, talking of which, Home Alone. There we go. So we start talking about the design team behind Home Alone. So they talk about Home Alone, the design team about it, and setting up all the different kind of Easter eggs for it as well. We love Easter eggs in movies. We really do. That's why I particularly like the Spider-Man movie, because that had more Easter eggs in it than the last 10 Easters put together, I think. It was unbelievable. That was. So anyway, so a wonderful Brickmas time. Kat's article here. Kat is ready for Christmas, the time of year that means lights, decorations, and Lego bricks as well, which is it's a nice picture. I like that.
They're great photos, aren't they? They do really have great photos in this magazine.
They do indeed. I like that as well. It's porcelain, that one. Liking that. But anyway, love a snowman. What's in the score? So this is particularly quite an interesting one. Graham's talking about how they score their sets and what's in the score, and he made actually a really good point in it, saying that sets that you would necessarily score, I don't know, say 7 years ago, or 10 years ago, and give them, say, I don't know, 90. Like in today's world, they might actually only score sort of 75 or something like that. So the age of them can be a bit of a thing as well. But this set here, even though I'll never buy it, it is really, if you pardon the pun, an iconic set. It really is. So I'm loving that. So anyway, bricks and pieces. We've got a story there, an article there from Daniel as well. Daniel had a surprise win at the recent Lego convention that led him to considering boxes of Lego bricks. Great if you can get these. Now, they actually had one of these in the raffle this week, folks. I was at the London AFOL raffle on Monday, and I happened to win a Ford Mustang. How cool is that? Which actually is featured in their top 20 Hall of Fame. So I'll tell you a little bit about that in a minute. But yeah, I actually won a set. So, and what a set that is as well. Anyway, so moving on swiftly, we've got rebuilding the reef. A group of scientists working to protect the coral reefs in Singapore, which is a beautiful country as well, by the way, folks, have turned to the Lego brick as part of the solution. Oh, a nice picture that is as well. So they talk about how these scientists actually use Lego in such a way, and it's a bit of a weird thing, really, when you think about it, because to me at the moment, Lego are coming out with new ways of actually making their Lego bricks and making it sustainable and stuff like that. And I wonder how well that would work in this situation, because the fact is, folks, you can leave, and I wouldn't recommend it necessarily. You can put Lego in salt water or water or anything like that, but it doesn't degrade. It just kind of stays as it is. It's a solid material. What can we say, folks? And stuff that you built and used for Lego, 20, 25 years ago, will still fit today. So anyway, the article goes and discusses with a few of the researchers and stuff like that. We've got a senior researcher by, I'm not even going to try and pronounce their names, folks, like Dr. Lin Neo. I'm probably making a right old mess of that one. And they talk to some of the researchers, the assistants, and the team over there in Singapore that are kind of using Lego in a very, how can I put it, in a very positive way, but in a way that I've never seen before. So a really good article, that, and definitely worth a read. Now look at this. Look at that for a set. I mean, what a beautiful set that is. And the more I look at it, the more I think, in some respects, I would rather have this than the AT-AT, because I think people can relate to the Titanic a lot more than the AT-AT. It just looks more interesting as well. What do you reckon, Si?
I want all the Lego.
You want all of it. Yeah, typical bloke. But do you know what I mean? It's like, kind of like, no, I'm interested to know. Everyone in the chat, do this for me now, right? Put a T in there for Titanic, put an A in there for the AT-AT. Which set, if you had the choice, someone was giving you the set, which one would it be? What would you rather have? Personally speaking, I want both, and I'd love to have both. But I'm just saying.
If someone said to me, choose one of those two, I'd take the AT-AT.
Why would you take the AT-AT?
Because I'm more interested in Star Wars.
Yeah, that's true. I'm with you on that one. Even though it was made in Liverpool, actually. What made me think it was made in Ireland? That was weird.
It was made in Belfast. In the Harland and Wolff shipyard in Belfast.
It says they're Liverpool. Titanic Liverpool.
It set sail. I think its maiden voyage was from Liverpool.
Ah, I see. Okay. I see. So it was kind of mostly done in Ireland and then went across. The chat is saying we've got 80. We got what does the S stand for? Quick stage parts. These are nutcases.
Oh, great! It must be for Psy.
Yeah. No, I don't think it's S for Psy. I think it's S for something, but not that. AT-AT, Trevor Baker. Yeah, all right. I suppose what you lot are probably thinking is it's worth more money, so you sell it and then buy the Titanic and you got yourself a couple of £100 left over. I see what you're all doing out there, cheeky lot. But there we go. And interestingly, the thing with this article is that they're saying that originally they built a mock of it, which was quite big, and they felt it was too small. So this is it here. This is the concept one, right? And then they said, actually, no, it's too small. They needed to go for a bigger one. So that's exactly what they did, isn't it? It's crazy.
The inside is amazing.
Yeah, they've done a really good job there. We could split it up. Yeah. I don't think now. I know there's other block companies out there that have done this. I don't believe actually that any of those ones can do this. I think they are the first ones to kind of split it up into 3 sections, which makes it much more of an enjoyable build. It really does. Hey, Obi-Wan, good to see you, dude. Hope you're having a good weekend. Check out Obi-Wan, folks. His name's Liam. He's from right up north. He really is. In fact, he's so far up north, he makes Craig look like a southerner. He really does. But do check him out, folks. He is such a joy. And you'll find him on TikTok. And also as well on YouTube.
I keep seeing this everywhere, right?
What's that, dude?
In the chat, Angel Grant, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I've tried looking it up. It's VAWR dot and then a gap and then tech. But it doesn't. I don't think it's a bot because I checked one out and there was like the videos. But what the hell is that?
I don't know. Angel, weird. Can you elaborate if you are of human descendant? Can you elaborate for us, please? What's it all about? Are you trying to trigger some code or something like that? Who knows?
I've seen it in every live stream in the past 2 days.
Oh, there we go. It could be a good thing, but I doubt it. You never know. But yeah, if you happen to be real though, Angel Grant, do us a favor. Hit that thumbs up button. But you probably won't. But I thought I'd ask anyway, because I'm a nice person, you see. Now, talking about nice things. Sorry, folks. I'm just looking at this and that. Here, we've got the Blocks magazine. One lucky subscriber will be drawn at random to win £1,000 worth of Lego. That's pretty good, isn't it? That is a really good prize. I mean, obviously, someone's going to win a prize at the end of this, folks. But that is... Imagine that. I think that the draw is on the 24th of December. So Blocks magazine gives away prizes to subscribers every month. Recently, we've given away 3 sets of the Fender Stratcaster sets, set 76391 Hogwarts Iron Icons Collector's Editions, and 5 75296s, which is, of course, the Darth Vader Meditation Chamber, which, by the way, Opie built on my stream only a week or 2 ago. So anyway, if you subscribe to them, and by the way, folks, you can get down in the description below a code that will give you 10% off for a year's subscription. What you will get is entered into this to win £1,000 worth of Lego. Imagine that, Si. I'd have some of that, to be honest.
Absolutely.
I get the AT-AT. Do you know what? I'd get the Titanic as well, because the Titanic would be relatively cheap by that point. Because you can go and sell the lightsaber, get yourself a few quid for that, and boom, there you go. Job done. But look at these sets. So yeah, at least one person every month, folks, gets thrown into a competition and they get drawn out, and then boom, they win a nice prize, which is what it's all about, folks. So anyway, enough about that. What about this then? This is a bit of an awesome set, isn't it? Set 76240, the Batmobile Tumbler.
I love tumblers. I think they look great.
Yeah, I don't mind tumblers. I'm like someone said on the on London Corner on Friday. They're not the easiest thing on the eye. I've kind of got used to having built one, which was the smaller one. I think it's just behind my chair. You can't see it, folks. I actually do appreciate them a lot more now. In all honesty, I really do. Good to see you, Carnage. Yeah, I like them. Do I necessarily love them? I don't know. But this is the new one that came out, and I was a bit surprised with this one because it comes with a couple of really good minifigs. I think the minifigs are an improvement on the original Tumbler side, which only came out in 2017, I think it is. But I know, and Chris is saying it there. It's a little bit fiddly, and it's got some sort of pieces of it that break off very easily as well.
Right.
Yeah, which is a bit of a pain. But there we go. They only give it 67. 67 out of 100. I think that's quite low. It says on it. Actually, I don't even know why we need to do that. I can refer to my notes, folks. I can refer to my notes. It says a great looking display set that was barely changed or improved in 7 years. One for the collectors and those with deep back pockets as well. How about that then? So I do like it. I think he looks amazing. The Keith Ledger, or Heath Ledger, I should say. He looks excellent. Look at that arm print there, Si.
It's so cool, isn't it?
Yeah, that is a really, really good arm print. It really is. What have we got here? Chris is saying it's a bit fiddly. Simon was saying, I've just remembered to give the stream a thumbs up. Thank you very much, Simon Moss. Please, everybody, do that. I do appreciate it. You know that. Food with Brick says, I want the new Joker fig. Yeah, it does look really good. Shouldn't have the 89 stand. Oh, is that what it got? It comes with the 89 stand. Okay, that's a bit of a bummer, isn't it? I think it even says it down here. It says for around the same price, but with a much more engaging build. The 1989 Batmobile should scratch the Batmobile itch. Yeah, I've built the Batmobile 1989 version, folks. I actually think it's the best set I've ever built. It really is. I'm not saying it's the best set. It's just the best set that I've actually built. So that's the Batmobile. Then they go on to then compare it to the original one that came out 7 years ago. And like I say, I think the Batman, I think they're both better versions of it. I mean, for a start, Batman's got print on his legs. If I can just raise that a little bit, you'll see that a little bit clearer. There we go. You got Batman's got print on his legs. That one hasn't. And I just think the Joker is just much better than the original one. So if I had the choice of having one or the other, I would definitely get the most up-to-date version, I think. So
I think so.
100%. Chris says the stand isn't good for the Tumbler. No, a few people have said that. It kind of lifts it slightly off the ground as well, isn't it? So it's a bit of an odd one. So we've got 38 votes in at the moment, folks, in the survey. Just asking the questions, who's your favourite Spider-Man villain? Vote away, folks. Vote away. Here's a good set. I really enjoy building this set. Set number 75296, Darth Vader's Meditation Chamber. And they've given it 72. Personally, I would have given it a bit more than that. I would have given it maybe 78, maybe even 82, something like that. Yeah, good point, actually, Greg, for that. Spot the difference, folks. There really isn't a lot of difference. I mean, this is something I pointed out to Si, I don't know, about a month ago or something like that. But look at that. Look at the roofs. They look like faces. They're faces. They're exactly the same, aren't they, Si? They're really similar, aren't they? They really, really are. So anyway,
make these things that look like faces, and I can never unsee them.
I'm sorry, Si. I'm sorry.
When you pick up Boba Fett's ship, there's a face in the back. I just see it now.
Yeah, exactly. Do you know what, though? I look at a lot of bags, a lot of handbags and purses, and I see faces. So I'm going to start taking photographs of them and sending them to you and saying, can you see the face in this?
Oh, I'm going to do the same. Our dashboard has a face on it.
Yeah, inanimate objects, right? Look at the front of every car ever been made, folks. It's a face, believe me. Yeah. It really is. And cars that generally don't do well have got like grumpy looking faces. So if you're going to buy a good car, make sure it's one with a big smile on it because it needs to be the most. Well, exactly, so the most important thing about buying a new car no matter how old it is that it brings a smile to your face. And if the car's smiling back at you, you're in a good place. Which sounds a bit weird, but there we go. So anyway, you've got the Darth Vader meditation chamber. I really like building the Darth Vader meditation chamber. It was very different. It came with my favorite sticker, actually, of this year, which is when Darth Vader turns around. It's actually that one there. Vader turns around to one of these admirals and just basically gives him the old force choke. And that was that, really. I think Payet then got made up as the new rank of Admiral. So anyway, moving on swiftly. This is a very cool little set. And it's one I bought recently that do you know what? I just haven't built it yet. The Armourer's Mandalorian Forge. Been watching The Mandalorian. Finished it today, actually, Si. Watching it all back. Season 2. Oh, yeah. The Luke Skywalker scene. Can we have that, please, Lego? Can you please make that scene out of The Mandalorian where we get like the area on the ship with loads of those shadow troopers on there, and Luke Skywalker just coming through and doing the business with them. I think that was awesome. I really do. I loved it. What did you think? Are you looking forward to the Book of Boba Fett on the 29th?
I can't wait. I mean, it's going to be just awesome. I'm going to do what you did. I'm going to watch. I know I don't need to, but I'm going to watch Boba Fett. I'm going to watch The Mandalorian all over again, and then finish up just in time for the Book of Boba Fett. Yeah,
exactly. Chris Shaddis is saying who played Admiral Ozzel. I can't remember the actor's name, but I know it was the geezer out of Grange Hill. It was the geezer out of Grange Hill.
Oh, which one?
It was the headmaster. Yeah, it was the headmaster. Or the one down from the head. It wasn't McCluskey. It was the one down from him. Deputy head, I think it was.
That's mad.
Chris knows him. Chris knows that because he's met him. Fooling with Brick says, I just finished watching The Mando for the 19th time. Blimey. Wow. I adore it. My fave Star Wars thing ever. Yeah, it's good. It's really good. I really, really like it. Yeah, he was Mr. Bronson in Grange Hill and Hitler in Indiana Jones. He was actually Hitler in Indiana Jones. Admiral Ozzel or Mr. Bronson. That's the one, Bronson. That's a good name, isn't it, for a teacher?
Yeah.
Okay, so over here as well, got the Armourer's Mandalorian Forge. Really good. Like I say, folks, this is what got us onto the talking about the Mandalorian. So we've got some great figures there as well. I've not built them all yet, but I do want to build this set. I think there's some nice elements in this set. And definitely one that I do want to look at and build. Maybe on the backlog in the new year or something like that. So I'll be building that one. Then we got turning over the page. Actually, sorry, what did they even give that? 67 they gave that one. They basically said for it, it goes, this location from the Mandalorian is packed with screen accurate details. And you get 3 awesome Mandalorians as well, including Mr. Mando himself, which is really good. Over the page, we get ourselves. It still feels weird, even though we know the Ninjago are coming out with some new sets next year. They're still reviewing sets from this year, which is kind of weird. But anyway, this is set 71755, and it's Temple of the Endless Sea, which always sounds, I always think, quite kind of scary, but there we go. I get scared easy, folks. What can I say? I'm down here in the cabin all on my own. It's dark out there. It's blooming foggy as well, so anything can walk up to me. I go out there, I'll get beaten up by a load of old badgers. I will. Or some scruffy old foxes. This set I wasn't that too interested in, actually. You get a really cool version of Kai, and also as well you got this quite nice looking, I mean, if that doesn't look like a Monkey Kid submarine, I don't know what does. But they gave it 63. It's nothing too much to write home about. It's sort of thing that they say great figures and parts are undermined by a model that feels like it needs more pieces. Yeah, and I'll go with that. It looks like it's just sort of a bunch of facades or something like that. Like
and I mean, we had a few sets that were just facades like that, like the temple and there was something else. There was a few of them like that, and even Marvel. Some of the Marvel sets are starting to look like that as well.
Well, that one I built the other day. You can't quite really see it, but actually, if I make myself bigger, folks, like the magic, that is. Look, there we go. That one there. It's just a facade, but it's actually got some quite nice little details in it as well.
Yeah.
And I built that on Wednesday on the backlog for the Spider-Man special, which was actually really good fun because I want to go back to Friday where I haven't seen Spider-Man yet. because you know what? It's one of the most exciting things I've done this year. It really was. I loved it. And honestly, folks, when I say to people, I dare you to go and see it, I might be talking a little bit about the film as well. Might be a little thing in there about it. You know what I mean, Si?
I can't wait to see it again. I can't wait to see it at home.
Yeah, me too. Me too. But it is a great bit. It's my favorite. Is it your favorite Spider-Man film, Si?
No.
What is your favorite Spider-Man film?
The first Spider-Man movie in the MCU. So what was it? That was Homecoming.
Homecoming. Yeah, okay.
I know people will say what,
No,
but
that's fair enough.
my favorite Spider-Man parts were in oh god, what was that called? Civil War. I thought that was brilliant with Spider-Man in Civil War, fighting in the airport and everything, and he's like, "Hello," and he's so starstruck. It's brilliant.
Yeah, I like that too. He definitely grew up a lot in this film, though, folks. That's for sure. Great film. So anyway, then we got some speed champions, which I'm not the biggest Chevrolet fan, folks, to be honest, but I do love a Corvette. I really do. And we get two in this set. We get the race car and the 1968 Chevrolet Corvette. I think that looks lovely. So I'm looking forward to building that at some point. They give that 78 out of 100. A fun build process leads to 2 attractive finished models. Yeah, I like those. They look really, really good. I'm definitely going to be getting those. Over the page, we've got ourselves a couple more as well. Now, this one, Brick Hive built on a stream. I don't know if he built it on a stream with me, a transatlantic one, or he just happened to be building it on maybe a Good Morning Brick World or something like that. But that's a nice one. The Mopar Dodge SRT Top Fuel Dragster, a 1970 Dodge Challenger as well. I like that. That dragster's great. And if I remember rightly, yeah, just about there. There's it's basically like it's like a wasp. So it was kind of cool. That's why it's so memorable, is that Brick Hive was actually building it as well. And I like this car as well. That to me would make a really good Joker's car.
Yeah.
You know, like the new Batman films that are coming out, and they've gone back. They've kind of, how can I put it, reeled it back a little bit, so that Batman's car is kind of like the beginning of these kind of Batmobiles, like this first iteration. This would make a good first iteration of a Joker car, I think. That's
I don't even know what the story is with the new Batman movie. So.
I've got no idea. I know it's coming out soon, though, because it's on the front of Empire magazine. So if anyone's got any dates, let me know.
I think DC... I know... For me, I think DC should go down the way the MCU is and just have it that way. I think there's too many Batman movies where there's too many origins. I don't know anything about it, so I could be completely wrong. It might not be an origin Batman movie or whatever, but I like a proper Batmobile.
Yeah, I do agree. But if this one, if it evolves quite quickly, then fair enough. But I think the story of this one is that he's going to be more of a detective than, playing around with Superman and stuff like that. Because, again, not giving any... I can't really say that. I can't really say. I was going to talk about... I was going to say, because... I can't say it. All I would say is the rock... the rock band part of the Spider-Man movie?
Yeah.
And they went, oh, is that a rock band?
Yeah.
That part.
Oh,
do you know what I mean? Maybe in some universe that wouldn't necessarily be a thing. Yeah. Like the Justice League wouldn't be a thing. But anyway, sorry, folks, I can't say anymore. Otherwise, I'll be getting into spoiler land. I love this one, though. The Full GT Heritage Edition and Bronco R. What name? Bronco. Sounds like something you buy in Texas or something like that, doesn't it? I do love this color, though. This reminds me of the one that came out for, what was it? The Jaguars. I thought that was pretty damn good. I really did. No spoilers. Don't worry, Greg. I'm not saying no spoilers. But do see it. I want you to tell me what you think about it. Now, what do you think about this particular set? Because you know what? I actually don't mind mini dolls. I'm not saying I love them. I certainly don't prefer them over minifigs. But this set, I do absolutely fancy getting. It's set 43197, and it's simply called the Ice Castle. And it's... and it is, of course, from the famous movie, the famous Disney movie, of course, Frozen. You get a couple of exclusive mini dolls as well. Elsa being one of them, and you got this chap here. Who's the name of this chap, Si? You got kids. Do you know what he's called?
Olaf.
Olaf, and he actually looks pretty damn good. It doesn't even look like a minifigure-esque sort of thing. But what can I say? It looks amazing to me. Like if I had a couple of Superman figures or something like that, and I wanted a Fortress of Solitude. Hello, Fortress of Solitude.
Yeah,
it's there already. And you know what I love about this particular set as well is that I actually think it's fairly reasonably priced. I think we talk about Star Wars always having the Star Wars tax on it.
Yeah.
Well, I think in general there's a bit of a Disney tax. Now, bearing in mind that this is kind of like Friends, mini dolls-esque, that sort of thing, right? This particular set is £200, and it comes with 1,709 pieces. Now, that's interesting because normally speaking, I think if this is a normal sort of Friends set, this would probably be about £160. But I think it's the Disney thing that's putting the tax on these, Si.
I think so.
Yeah, I think it is, But I will say this, it's a cracking looking set. I think if you're into MOCs and stuff like that, get this set when it's slightly cheaper because you're going to get a lot of trans blue in this. You really are. Anyone else out there got this set? Because I'm dead interested to know what you guys think about it. He goes, I don't care about spoilers for anything. It never puts me off watching it anyway. The Batman, what I heard is the Riddler has some sort of link to Gotham and the high society in Wayne, and he's talking his revenge out on certain people. There you go. I know the Riddler's definitely in it. I wonder if the Joker will be as well, at least at some point. But anyway, the weird thing is, Si, is that Marvel have their universe, but DC haven't really got their one. But I tell you what, folks, after this Spider-Man movie, I think the universe has just gone a bit bigger for Marvel. Really has. But anyway, like I say, I'm not saying anything else. So anyway, this is another Friends set as well. This is quite a big one. Heart Lake City Grand Hotel. This only gets 49 out of 100. It says set 41684 is very much style over substance, lacking sufficient staff as well as interior detail. And again, it's a bit like it's all fascia, isn't it? There's not really, there's not really too much going on there, really. I want something with a bit of depth. That's why I love the Home Alone set side, because you got all that with it. So anyway, so that's that. Now this is always a bone of contention amongst everyone. What have we got here? Oh, there we go. This is what I was talking about earlier. So 100 out of 100. Bricky TY, if you're out there listening in, you're like this. The set that I won on Monday, which is the Ford Mustang set 10265, comes in at number 2 in the Hall of Fame. But I don't think anything has really changed on this in the last few weeks or so, Si. You got this one here, number 14. That one always interests me because it's the DC superheroes. It's the Batcave, and people were saying that one we could get another Batcave as well. But this one was based on the 1966 TV show. But I don't remember it ever selling particularly well. But it got
is that 96 or 86?
They gave it 96. There's only 2 sets.
A lot of people were really pissed off about that set because it was. A lot of people said it was just nothing to it. I didn't mind it. I think that's a bit high. I think 96 is a little bit too high, maybe. But if you turn around the side and look at the front is actually really good. It's a side that's never seen, and it looks really nice. And when that was actually available, you could get so many cool parts and bricks and pieces. Like all the printed wallpaper was available.
Yeah. Well, hey, we've got Money Now Productions in the house. Good to see you, Money Now. Hope you're having a really good day, mate. Nice to see you back on the scene as well. Pleasure to have you, my friend. What's interesting is that they've made the Pirates of Barracuda Bay number 1, yet it wasn't number 1 in their Lego Ideas top 10, was it? Nope. It was number 2, which is interesting. So I wonder why they did that. But anyway, folks, there's 2 sets there that have got 100 out of 100. Personally speaking, I would have given the 1989 Batmobile 100 as well. But then I'm only saying that because for me personally, it's my favorite ever set that I've built. And it's right up there as well, which is nice. But yeah, no changes this month other than... Oh, there we go. In at number 5, we've got the new Ninjago City Gardens. So no surprise there. So anyway, moving on swiftly. Then they talk about this is a subject that I don't think enough people talk about this particular one. It's basically how to restore really old Lego. So they take a particular Lego set from like years and like decades ago, basically, and show you how they actually restore the color. White being one of the colors that's the hardest ones to restore. And you get this really interesting like image here where you get the white brick, and look how yellow that fuselage looks in comparison to that. That's crazy, isn't it? And then over here, after they've kind of processed it, they show you how much cleaner it comes up. And I think ultimately after about 3 years, I think the color does degrade again. There we go. Chris has given us what it actually is made up of. Hydrogen peroxide. It's pretty good, eh? You wouldn't put that on your hair, would you? It wouldn't just discolor it. It would fall out most likely. But there we go. Brick Von Baron is in the house. Brick Von Baron, how the devil are you? Hello there, my dudes. Good to see you here. It really is. So that's a good article because let's face it, folks. If we've all had Lego for long enough, there's going to come a time when we're going to start thinking about restoring it. So anyway, how are we doing for time, Si? God, 7:30 already. Blimey, we need to crack on a little bit. We've got the Mod Squad this month. What they've done this month, this is quite good. I think this would have been better coming out in January. They've taken Santa's Visit, which is set 10293, and effectively, they've changed the colour on it. They've taken it from white and changed the roof colour to black, which is fair enough. It's a good idea because it means then some people might put it into their city and stuff like that. So they show you how to do it, what bricks to use, and basically get black versions of everything that's white on the roof. It's as easy as that. But I think it's a nice idea. Personally speaking, though, saying that if it comes out in January, then you would have wished that it would have come out before that, so you could have sort of planned ahead and all that jazz. But there we go. It's a really good idea. I like stuff like that because a lot of people they do their winter villages, but they only bring them out once a year. And you sort of think, well, what's it doing for the rest of the year? Is it just like in a drawer somewhere in the house or wherever it is?
I think some people break it down and then enjoy rebuilding it at Christmas.
Yeah, maybe.
That's not my bag. When it's built for me. So, I mean that's the thing. I think if I had a city, I'd just leave it in the city.
Yeah, maybe I would as well. Have like a snowy section of the city.
Yeah.
So what we got here? Creating shade. I've got quite a bit of shade going on in here with all the different lighting, folks. I've got so many of these bars around. If I turn the lights up too much, it puts a shade over everything. But anyway, hopefully the lighting's not too bad for you. So creating shade, not that sort of shade. We're talking about canopies and stuff like that in this one. And you know what? I actually really like the technique side of the Blocks magazine. I think it's particularly cool because you learn a few bits and pieces, a few techniques on how to do stuff. Like we've had clocks in the past, we've had pianos as well. That was a particularly good one, I thought. And in this one, they're talking about canopies, and they go back to sort of like medieval times, I'd say, or all different times to be honest. But medieval seems to be one of those times. Like here, this all looks like something like the medieval blacksmith kind of architecture, and lots of carrots. They used to eat lots of carrots back in those days, folks. It's a thing, isn't it? So it's a thing. I said they were good. They didn't have Specsavers in those days, folks. So they had to rely on carrots, giving them good eyesight. What can I say?
We didn't eat carrots when we were young. Sure, we didn't.
Oh yeah, do you know what? My nan used to do a funny thing. I never used to like Brussels sprouts. Love them now. I really do, especially with horse chestnuts. Oh, they're awesome. They really are. But I never used to like Brussels sprouts. My nan used to put them in. What was it called? Bangers and mash. And no, not bangers and mash. Bangers and mash is sausages.
Bubble and squeak.
Bubble and squeak. Sorry, yeah, bubble and squeak. And oh my god, I used to love it. I used to eat bubble and squeak all the time. I could never eat them if they wasn't squished down to look like that. And it took years before I even found out. And do you know how I found out? Is that she dished it up once. She dished me up the bubble and squeak, and I was really enjoying it until I came across a solid Brussels sprout. I was like, Yeah, it was an epiphany. It really was. The penny dropped and everything. It really did.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, but it's true. So anyway, we've got this beautiful image shows the depths that you can plunge with creative use of parts in the ocean, folks. And it's just sort of showing you how you can use different kind of ideas and textures to create this kind of layered effect for building. And then we start talking about an article on home studio hologram magic, which is an okay article. I thought it was one of the weaker articles this month, but anyone who's into photography and stuff like that would have found something quite interesting. I am into photography, but it isn't my sort of photography. But that said, a lot of people would enjoy it. But this is what I've been looking for, showing you guys off this. Look at these then. Now, if anyone has seen the film Dune, and it is a film I do want to go and see, this guy here, who goes by the name of Jeff Dennis, he's actually done a load of MOCs on the very theme of Dune. Now, there's a film that's been out recently. These ones I'm not really sure if they're actually based on necessarily on the film, but the film's just been out, folks. And ultimately, they're based on books from way back in the day, pre-Star Wars. They were. We've got Gregor Craig out there saying Dune is superb. Try to see it on the big screen. I do want to see it. Have you seen it, Si?
No, I haven't. No.
Yeah, I do want to see it. Everyone I know who's going to see it said it's fantastic, but you need to see it up on the big screen as well.
It's definitely something I'm interested in. That's my kind of thing.
Yeah, that's true. That's true, mate. Honestly, I do want to see it. I really do. I haven't seen too many people talk about it, but people I've talked to about it in the office, they really, really enjoyed it. So yeah, like I say, folks, do check him out. He's you'll catch him out on Flickr as well as Twitter, and on Instagram as well. Jeffy O Builds. It says Irish actually. Jeffy O Builds. Sort of like a bit of an Irish connotation in there. But look at these ones. Look, Craig built the worm.
Yeah.
And this is it coming out of the earth. I mean, fantastic, isn't it? But look at the teeth on that side. They look amazing, doesn't it? Look at that. Look at the teeth on that. And it's very symmetrical. Done a great job.
That is awesome.
Brickstage Pass says Dune is awesome. Did you like this adaptation of it, Craig? And what do you think of these MOCs as well? What do you think of these MOCs? Were these in the film? Was this particular ship in the film? This is some sort of crest as well. So it's not like he's... The interesting thing about Jeff, the designer of these MOCs, is that he hasn't kind of gone in one direction with one type of build or anything like that. He's done very, very different kind of styles of building Lego, hasn't he? Do like this. Is it me, right? Right? Colour that in grey, take away the teeth, make all this grey as well, get a little tiny Millennium Falcon, right? Coming out his mouth, Empire Strikes Back. Just saying. With a sock puppet coming out the asteroid belt. I wish. I could only dream, sorry. Brickstage Pass says the newest version was the best. The Ornithopter is in the film. The Ornithopter. That's a word, isn't it? Ornithopter. Blimey. Did you copy and paste that from Wikipedia? But look at that. That is it there. The Ornithopter. I like that. Again, though, Si, if you didn't know, right, if someone said to me, name the universe that this comes from, I'd say Marvel. So, you know, Black Panther, I think they might have copied that design a bit, don't you? Let's have a look at that.
There you go.
There we go. There's the Black Panther one.
Don't mind the dust. Oh, it's covered in dust.
Is it? Oh, sigh.
Jesus.
He only had a shower about 5 minutes before this stream started, folks.
Haven't touched that since I built it.
Anyway, so we're at the end of it now. But anyway, well done, Jeff. Honestly, dude, your MOCs are amazing. Nothing mentioned about Lego ideas this month. Interesting. So, Blocks Magazine, Christmas minifigure. Like I showed you a little bit earlier on, folks. There he is. Rather dapper chap. I was lucky enough to get sent him, which was really nice. Got some other bits there. Brick Traders, Tips and Bricks. They're UK based. They're good lads and girls. Rewind this month, folks. So Rewind is basically when they look at old series of themes that have come out. Maybe they even do recent ones. They could do City, couldn't they? And just go back to City, what City were doing 5 years ago, I guess.
I've one of those dino sets.
Yeah, a dino is actually a really cool theme. I came across them when I was on with your mate. You introduced me to your mate on TikTok, and he had me on there. Was it StuBots?
Yeah, on Studbuds.
Studbuds, that's it. Studbuds. I was on Studbuds a few weeks ago, folks.
Yeah.
Great guys. Do check them out. And the theme that they covered, I honestly thought it was like Jurassic World or Jurassic Park or something like that. And I actually think this is really good. Dino, it still stands out to today. We gave it a really good score. And I just thought it was really good. I actually for the first time, realised that dark red and yellow actually go together really, really well. So I was well impressed with that. So Daniel talks to us about his kind of memories of it. I mean, I owed it to my 9-year-old self to collect them all. So he was kind of heavily into it as well. And then you got Chris, who said, it felt like the Lego groups was growing up with me. But I mean, fantastic looking dinosaurs and stuff like that. And it came out by the numbers, years active, 2012. That must be when it first came out. So then again, what they do is they show us some of their biggest and some of the best ones that they came out with at the time. Got the ambush attack, the raptor chase. That was pretty good. They always had little bits of chicken, like chicken drumsticks. They used to use to catch them. And then this one is here as well. The Dino Defense HQ set 5887. I mean, fantastic. I mean, look at this size of that T-Rex you got there.
Huge.
It is a dynamite for building. Well, I can't even say that. Paleontologists. God, blimey, I can't even believe I got that out properly. There we go. I suppose it pays to have done English literature at school. But there we go. Aftermarket price for this set is £294. It was, or you can get it for £113. That's not bad, actually. Well, actually, no, it is expensive because you only get 793 parts. But you get yourself some pretty good prints there. And it's always the molds, isn't it? It's the sets with the molds that make it particularly expensive. But there we go. That is this is the Dino Chopper as well. It says a bit rude, really, that, doesn't it? The Dino Chopper. I know they've started putting certain rude parts on a tiger this year, folks. If you've been looking at Instagram and Lego, you know what I mean. But a Dino Chopper might be a bit too far. That's all I can say about that. So anyway, Blocks.
I was trying to figure out which one. I have the Raptor Chase from Dino.
Oh, do you? Ooh,
yeah.
The Raptor Chase, by the way, folks.
Is it on there?
Yeah, it is there. There is that one there. We've got the brick pods in the house as well. Evening, all brick pods. I do apologise, brick pods. We're definitely going to go a little bit over 8 o'clock here tonight. But we are going to get into the Kahoot very, very soon. We've got Blocks BRICTIONARY here as well. That's pretty cool. And then we've got some Lego events. With everything to go by in the UK, a lot of them are going to get cancelled over the next couple of months or so, which is very sad. And then we've got From the Vault. It says the minifigure didn't come from nowhere before its arrival in 1978. A simpler concept was trialed, and that's what we had. I think I've still got a couple of these hanging around somewhere.
Really?
I don't know if they're worth anything, but I've definitely got some somewhere. And that looks like an old knight of some sort. That one there, classic knight. One for you there, Barry. Yeah. I've got Brick Scene in the house. It must be getting late. Is it late here? Is it Monday where he lives? And there we go. There's the Blocks magazine for next month, and they're going to go into a deep dive reviewing the legendary AT-AT. A legendary in so many ways, it really is. And that's about it for this review of Blocks magazine issue number 86. Woo! And a good issue, I felt. I thought it was a really, really good issue, this one. Yeah. I really liked it. I liked the themed dino bots that they covered. I liked the stuff that they were talking about as well with Lego ideas. And I particularly enjoyed reading back through all this stuff from 2021, which is amazing because I think it was Richard. I'm pretty sure. Richard, please correct me if I'm wrong. But one of his favourite sets of this year came out in January, and it was this very set here, folks. But like I say, if you've built any of these ones, do let us know. But in the next couple of minutes or so, I'm going to be setting up for the Kahoot And the winner of the Kahoot not only wins, obviously, the year subscription to Blocks magazine, but you also win a binder, a T-shirt, and you get the Xmas minifigure thrown in as well. But like I say, folks, if you're going into the Kahoot, you've got to be over the, you could be any old age. Just the main thing is, if you are under the age of 16, you just need to get your parents' permission, because obviously you've got to send me your address to then send off to the boys and girls at Blocks magazine, who will then send you the bundle. So anyway, Si, I'm going to leave the lovely lot out there in your capable hands just for a few minutes while I'm setting it up, folks, and getting it ready. Si will tell you a little bit about what we got going on in the next week or so. It's Christmas this time next week. It's crazy to think. It is weird to think that, isn't it, Si? That this time next week, it's like, well, Boxing Day will be over. We'll be like that in-between period. Maybe I'll do a stream next Sunday, folks. Should I stream next Sunday? I stream what I got bought for me on Christmas. But anyway, before I do fly away, what I'm going to do is just say, if you're around, if you just tuned in, please do us a favor, give us a thumbs up, really helps the channel. And also as well, if you fancy it, have a look at that survey. And we'll have a look at that survey just before we kick off the Kahoot. So anyway, Si, I'll leave everyone in your capable hands, and I'll see you all in just a little tick, Si. See you in a bit.
I have a little guest here.
Do you? Oh, I'll let... Hey, how you doing, Nolag?
Good.
Myself and my guests will talk to the chat, and we will we might have a little Q&A, will we?
Yeah, this is so soft.
I know, it's a brush, it's so soft. It was clean, that little set there that
I'll just hug it.
You want to hug it?
Oh,
Yeah.
very cool. Very
It's a
cool.
hug brush.
What's that? Is that your toothbrush, Nolag?
I can brush my hair.
See your toothbrush?
Yeah.
You can comb your teeth with it. All right, folks, I will see you in just a tick. See you in a bit, Si.
See you in a bit.
See you bit.
See you in a bit. So look, we have loads of people out there. So say hi to Craig.
Hi, Craig.
And say hi to Studious.
Hi, Sophia.
Hi Trevor.
Hi, Trevor.
Hi Snolania.
Hi, Sonia.
Hi Richard Bricksing.
Hi, Sai. Hi,
Yeah.
Greg. Or Craig.
Well done.
Hi, Finn.
We're at the end there now for those. So if anybody wants to ask Nullig any questions, he's here to answer for your entertainment.
Yeah.
Or if you want to ask me any questions, you can ask me too. Don't ask me about Spider-Man. Don't ask him about Spider-Man, because we don't want to tell anybody. Should we don't?
No.
Because it'll ruin it for people who haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Say hi to Chris.
Hi, Chris.
Chris says, today's name is Chris Panto Time. Oh no, it isn't. Chalice. Because when you go to a pantomime, you say
Hi, Brick Pass.
Brick Pass. Who Brick Stage Pass? Don't you can read? When you go to the pantomime, the baddie is on the screen. He's behind you. And you go, no, he's not. Oh yes, he is, and stuff like that. It's very silly. Say hi to Simon Moss.
Simon Moss.
I'm going to tell people about what we're doing on Wednesday. What myself and Greg always do. So the backlog is back on Wednesday.
It's after Monday is Tuesday after.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? Every week there's a Wednesday. Okay, now let me tell everybody about Wednesday. Okay. What's Wednesday's show called? The Backlog.
The Backlog.
Yeah, it's called the Backlog now. He renamed it. It's called the Backlog. So on Wednesday on the Backlog, on my channel this time, myself and Greg are going to do Christmas things. So Greg is going to continue with a set he's milking for a long time. It is called the Home Alone house. And I am going to be making the... What's it called? I know you don't know because I didn't tell you. It's going to be the winter... No, it's Santa's Workshop. No, it's not Santa's Workshop. I can't remember what it's called. Tune in to find out. That's the best way of finding out. What time are we on a Wednesday? On Wednesday, we are on at 7:30. Yeah, 7:30, my channel. Wednesday, and you got it right. Well done. So we'll have Greg milking a set. He gets his money worth out of these things. He really, really does. And what are you going to make? Are you going to make anything? I think you should make one of your Batman sets.
I don't have Batman.
Do you know what do you have left? No, you have a Marvel set.
Yes, and then have Ghost Rider.
Ghost Rider set, yeah, that's a Marvel set.
Spider-Man one. and then police officer. Well, I just have, and then and then on my birthday, 30th of November, I have a biggest fire truck Lego.
Wow.
And then I threw this, and then I still have 3.
Wow, that's pretty cool. Look,
Still.
people are talking to you here. So you said, hope Santa gives you all the Lego you want. Now, look, say thanks.
Yes.
And Trevor said hello there.
Hi.
Brick Stage Pass says, how many games did you win in Fortnite today? How many?
100,000.
100,000. Wow, that's a lot. Gregor Craig says, Nully, can you give us any of the answers to the Kahoot? Do you know any of the answers? No, okay. Chris says, I went to Horrible History Drive in Christmas Panther this afternoon. London Bridge Bricks. Greg says it's not the train set. It's not the train set. No.
I thought that's what you was going to be doing.
What the hell? What did I say it was called?
I don't know. Santa's Festive Bush or something.
Yes, Santa's Festive Bush. Oh my God! Did you see those ads on the TV? For manscaping electric razor.
Oh, I'm having a nightmare with my one at the moment, but no, I haven't seen it. So tell us a little bit about that.
Okay, so it's this is a real ad on TV,
yeah.
And it's on normal time. So it's a man in a pool hall, and he goes, he says, "How are your balls?" or something, and then he picks up these 2 pink billiard balls, 2 snooker balls. He goes, these are my balls. Look how pink and shiny they are. And I was like,
hello,
what the hell is this? It's real. It's on TV, and so it's an ad for a manscaping electric razor. You don't know what that is, so don't worry about it.
He will do. How old is he?
How old are you?
8.
8.
All right. Give it another, I don't know, 5 years, 6 years?
8, maybe, yeah. But it's a full-on manscaping razor ad. It's brilliant. Okay, now you say bye to everybody because I'm going to do this and win. Say bye. Say hi to Titanium J. Smell you later.
Right, you lovely peeps. Let's try and get 20 of you in there to do this Kahoot. So all you got to do, right? Anyone who's new to this, it's really simple, right? Go to kahoot.it, right? And then all you got to do is enter the number for the game. Judy MT is in the house. Judy MT is back again. So she's always there, but we never know her. Oh, Titanium J's in the house. Now, honestly, folks, even if you've only just tuned in, give it a go. You never know. You can always guess something. And you know what? Some of the really, really hard ones that I've got going on out there are not actually too hard in the sense that there'll be a picture that will take its time and it will be there. So everyone's got a chance of winning. Let's try and get as many in there as we can. Snelena's just here. She goes, just let Uncle Tech babysit him and he'll find it soon enough. Is Tech in the house? Is he here tonight? He's normally trying to get in more ways than one.
Hey.
And did they let him back in the country? I know he's been abroad over the weekend.
Where did he go? Because the name of that airport was a weird name.
Oh, I can't remember. I think it was something. It's going to be something. I think it was the Alps. I think he went skiing. I'm presuming it was the Alps. Right. But yeah, he would have. Hopefully had a safe journey and all that. The lovely Snelena is out there. Snelena, thank you for your message earlier on as well, Snelena. I've not got back to you yet, of course, but you're in a completely different crazy time zone to me, so I do appreciate it. Chucky G is out there as well. Is my left nut out there as well? Tripe and onions just made it in. Good stuff.
Hey, Tripe and onions.
Good to see you, everybody. Smiling Imp, Spider-Man's out there, smoothing. The Moss Man's out there. I'm liking that. Lovely. Si's getting off all the dust. Have you got pen and paper ready, Si, to do your bidding for this?
I have a mind as sharp as a needle. I forget nothing.
As sharp as a needle.
Sharp as a needle.
Good stuff. So don't forget, folks, for this one, you win the Blocks Magazine bundle, which means you get the binder, the T-shirts, and the Christmas minifigure as well. And you know what? If you're tuning in later on and you watching this back, hopefully you enjoyed our flick through and review of Blocks Magazine issue number 86 as well. Snelena goes on to say he went skiing in France. I thought it was France, actually. I've skied in France as well, actually. And yeah, they let him back in again. he must be COVID-free then, which is good stuff. This is what we like to hear. We've got Titanium J out there as well. Titanium, great to see you, dude. We've got 20 people in there already. So Cy O'Connor, Bricks von Baron, Spider-Man. Spider-Man's in the house. That's cool. Fooling Bazza. I was going to say something then, and then of course it would mean a spoiler for everyone. I don't want to give away any spoilers. Honestly, folks, I could talk about that film for yonks.
I know there's so much to talk about.
Yeah, like a lot to talk about. It was really good though. It was really, really good. Naughty Ninjas out there, Titanium J's out there as well. Nick B's out there. Snelena's just made it in. Yes, Snelena, well done. I think we'll give it one more minute. And then we'll get going. We will. Come on, folks. Try and stay in there if you can. And you can still join if you want to afterwards. There's 13 questions, by the way, folks. That's all it is. 13 questions. We'll be done and dusted within sort of 20 minutes, 25 minutes, something like that. And then after our stream, what I want you lovely lot to do as well is go over to the BrickBod stream because they're good. They're an awesome couple. They really are, folks.
They are. I totally agree. Do you want to just explain to Tim how to get in again?
Tim. Oh, how you get in? So basically, Tim, you do exactly what it says down the bottom there. It says to enter the Kahoot, simply go to www.kahoot.it. You don't have to install any software. You can do it via HTML, which is nice and easy. And then all you do, you put in the PIN number. That's what it's going to say to you. Put in the PIN number. When you put in the PIN number, in this case, it's 6869364. Boom, you're in the game. And I'm going to give it one more minute, folks. There we go. Click Kahoot, PIN, Tim Bainbridge, and type the number. Yep, it's as simple as that. It really is, folks. And honestly, if you didn't know, you do know now. But I got friends at work who work in IT, and they're like, Kahoot, never heard of it. What is it? And but yeah, really, it's really weird. Hey, we got someone new in the house. Si's right nut. Who's that? Do you reckon, Si?
Yes, I made it. It's probably Lorraine.
It could be the right nut.
She knows it well.
Does she?
Yeah, I love walnuts. Anything with walnuts in it.
Oh,
like
of course.
Yeah.
Of course. Not hazelnuts in your case. Walnuts.
I don't know who Hazel is.
Right, I think we're nearly there, folks. Right, we've got 23 of you. Right, we're going to close it once. We're going to close it twice. We're going to close it 3 times later. Wow, what a voice, Si. Think about
what
that.
A voice.
What
hang
a
on.
voice.
The bug next door is screaming.
I thought it was. Did he mean that then? So anyway, let's get going, folks. Got 23. Oh, there he is. The banana man. Right, let's go. We're all locked in.
Oh, yeah, let's go.
Here we go. Blocks Magazine issue 86, Christmas 2021. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Heads down, everybody. Who was the superhero featured on the front cover of this month's Blocks magazine?
Kevin McAllister.
Was it Spider-Man? Was it Plastic Man? Was it Superman? Or was it the Batman? Who was it? Our survey says. Ooh, 4 people. Do you know what? I had a funny feeling a load of people were going to go for Spider-Man. They went for Batman. Did you go for the right Batman, Si?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Okay, folks, so this is what's happened at the moment. Okay, anyone who's never played. 19 people got it right, 4 people got it wrong. I can't believe no one chose Plastic Man. He's one of my favorite superheroes, but there we go. It says a lot about me, I suppose. Anyway, so let's see how the scores went for question 13th. Oh, Baz is up there. Greg's slippy nip. I tell you what, mate, I've had a few of those in my time. Slippery nipples. Blimey, O'Reilly. The Mossman's number 3 with 963. Craigstar is there with 963. And Chloe. Should we say Chloe for that?
Chloe, yeah.
Chloe. Is 983. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, how on earth did Chloe get 983 when everyone else got 963 when they clearly got it right? It's because they were simply the quickest to answer it right. That's right, folks. The quicker you answer the right question and get it right with the right answer, the more points you get. It's as simple as that. So everyone should have a good idea now of what they need to do. Sidious is saying, Mansi, are you you're Irish, not Polish? Hazelnuts and walnuts in desserts are very Pole. Of course, I think Sidious comes from Polish descendants. Anyway, heads down, folks. Next question coming up. It's a quiz.
Oh my god!
Worth double points. This month, I won set 10265, the Ford Mustang, in a raffle. What position does this have in the Blocks Hall of Fame?
I got that quickest. No way did anyone get it quicker than me.
Is it 8th, 6th, 4th,
wrong.
or 2nd? What do you reckon, folks? Everyone's answered. Oh, that one split everyone up. That has. We've got 12 people got that right.
I've never gotten that many points in a Kahoot in one go.
Really?
That's amazing.
Here we go. Let's see if that's changed things around. Oh, it has. It has. Spider-Man's come up to number 5. Close still there out in first place, but very close behind him is Craigster. Fooling with Barry's in at number 3. You're not allowed to do any more mind games on Barry, Si.
I promise. I promise.
That just tickles me every time I say it. And if you just tuned in or if you're just playing as well, do us a favor, give us a thumbs up as well. Use the force, folks. You know it makes sense. Okay, question number 3. It's a quiz question. What score did Blocks give set 43197, the Ice Castle? Was it 49? Was it 59? Was it 79? Or was it 99? Oh, this is going to split people up, I think, Si.
I don't know.
Give it a guess. Give it a guess.
I did. Oh, I was wrong, though.
Oh, no, was you? It was 79. Well done, the 16 that got that right. What one did you go for, Si?
99, and my cursor was already on the 59 one. Balls! I still would have been wrong. Okay, let's regroup.
That's it. Regroup. There's a long way to go yet, folks. There's a couple of double points in this as well. So everyone's got a chance. Even if you've got one wrong, you've got a chance of getting it back again. I came into the stream on the last page of the magazine, but it is pretty early where you are, Snellina. But everyone's got a chance. You've still got a chance because some of these questions are quite kind of general. I don't know where Si's gone. Si, where you gone?
I'm here. I was just changing into my Christmas t-shirt.
Christmas jumper. Oh, there we go. Christmas t. Oh, it's got his Christmas t-shirt. Let's take a look, shall we? Let's take a look. Make it a little bit bigger. There we go. That's odd. I smell carrots.
And he does smell carrots.
Can I tell you a dad joke? The sort of joke that you get out of a cracker.
Yeah, go for
it. Two birds perched on a branch. One says to the other one, "Can you smell fish?" Just saying. He ain't got it. Right. We're at 1 hour 49 minutes, Si. Rewind it, listen to it, write down what I've said, and then you might get it.
Okay.
All right. Everyone at home's going, oh my God. Anyway, let's get on, shall we, folks? Next question. After we've seen how that's changed the results. Oh, Spider-Man straight up there at number 2 with 3,799. But Chloe is still out there at number 1. It's not moving at all. Craigster's there at number 3. Fooling with Barry is, there's a lot of people in this. Simon's there as well. Where are you, Si?
9th.
Okay, that's still good though, Si. It's still good. Up 4 places though is Gregor Craig is the highest climber. Well done, Gregor Craig. Okay, folks. Next question coming up now. Simon says that's so funny. Thank you, mate. Oh, there we go. That's it. A couple of people out there got it.
I think he says that's not funny, but it's okay.
Oh yeah, he did actually. Simon, give us a thumbs up anyway, you. Anyway, next question. Here we go. This month's Blocks featured MOCs from Jeff Dennis. But what recent epic movie was the subject of the MOCs? Was it Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings? Was it Dune? Was it Venom? Let There Be Carnage? Or was it Spider-Man? No Way Home? Spider-Man. Did you get that one, Si? Did you think you got that one right?
I did.
I love you, Simon. Don't worry, mate. But it was a bad joke. I did warn you. I did warn you.
I still don't get it.
There we go. He still don't get it. He needs to know what fish. Barry, did you even get that joke? There we go. It's a fisherman's joke.
So it's a perch is a fish?
Yes. They're perched on a branch.
How am I supposed to know that?
It's a perch, it's a fish. Well, you know now, don't you? I've educated him through one of the worst jokes in 2021.
Okay, hang on. Just rewind for a sec. Hang on. A perch. Oh my God, I get that. That's so funny, Greg. Oh, that's brilliant. Oh, what a great joke.
Anyway, moving on swiftly. 19 got that right. Well done, folks. And honestly, Jeff Dennis, if you're out there listening in, dude, you can really do a good mock. Here we go. Has that changed? Oh my goodness. Chloe has a streak with 4 correct answers in a row. Fantastic. But I tell you what, though, top 5, it's still anyone's. It really is. This is the closest I think it's ever gone for quite some time. Trevor Baker says my daughter is number 1. Excellent. Are we saying it correctly? Is it Chloe or Clo? I'm going to go Chloe. I'm going to say Chloe because it's like short for Chloe.
Say so.
Which is very, short. I mean, it's a short name anyway. But there we go. Let us know. Size hilarious.
I am.
Really? Anyway, Nick B says, I'm neck and neck in last place. Laugh out loud. Or little old lady, as the case may be. Anyway, you beautiful people, you beautiful man, Si. Here we go. Next question coming up, folks, and good luck to every one of you. It's a quiz question. What score did Blocks give set 76240, the Batmobile Tumbler? Was it 57? Was it 67? It wasn't pants, Si. Was it 77 or was it 97? What do we reckon, folks? Studs Idiot says they go hand in hand. Dad jokes and ugly Christmas jumpers. Oh, yay! Good point, dude.
I mean, I knew I'd be wrong.
Wow, loads of people got that one wrong. A lot of people went for 77. Yeah, that's kind of what I would have given it. And I think I might have even said that's what I might have given it. But anyway, it was 67. This is going to change things around. Let's see how much things have changed around. Oh, Chloe's still top. Spider-Man has a streak with 5 correct answers in a row, yet is still second place. That's amazing. Craigster's there as well. This is tough, man. These people in the top 5, they're really gunning for it this week. It's anybody still, because there's still a couple of double pointers in this one, folks.
Okay.
Very exciting. Where are you, Si, in this one?
Where am I? Let's see. 9th.
Okay. That's good. 9th is good. Here we go, folks. Next question. Heads down. Good luck. Yeah. I love you all. True or false? Ooh, double points. True or false? The term Legos is the correct plural of Lego.
Oh no! I pressed the wrong
button. I love it. I reckon loads of Americans might get this one wrong. Did you really press the wrong button?
I did. I panicked.
Oh, sorry. Was it the 2 blues?
Turns out I pressed the right button. I pressed the right one.
Oh, you pressed the right one. That's good. You got to read the question carefully. Got to read the question. The question being, true or false? The term Legos is the correct plural of Lego. As of course, folks, as we all know, it really, really isn't. Oh look, Brick Stage is on this, but no. Apparently, we'll never know. I'll be able to look in the reports afterwards just to confirm it. But no, he reckons he got it right. Anyway, let's move along. Let's see who maybe. Oh, Chloe's moved out. There he goes. He got it right. Well done, Si.
Right.
Simon is now top. Chloe's moved down to 3rd place. Look at this. Craig's is up there. Where's Barry gone? Greg's slippery nip is doing rather well as well. That's good to know. Good to know, I should say. Good to know. What does that mean? It's not even. They're just words. I'm putting words together, folks. It doesn't even make sense. Good to know. To remember that one. Fooding saying my Kahoot frozen timed out. Not happy.
No.
Your rubbish internet. That's what it is, Bazza. Oh God. I tell you, he cracks me up. He really does. Okay, next question. Well done, Simon. Simon, the pressure's all on you now, my friend. Good luck. Here's a quiz. Who was minifigure of the month? Was it General Veers? Was it the Joker? Was it Kevin McAllister? Was it Elsa? Who was it, folks? Of course, I made a bit of a point of pointing this one out.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Oh, there we go. Most people got it right. You got it wrong.
Yeah.
No.
Did you Veers?
You went Veers.
Kevin.
I knew a load of people would go Veers because of the AT-AT, and I spoke about him as well. The Joker, I thought a lot more people would have gone Joker. No one went for Elsa. I can't imagine why.
Anyway, I'll go for Veers. Yeah, someone else.
Veers. Yeah, we had a couple of people go for Veers, but most of the people got it right. Kevin McAllister. Has it changed anything? Oh, Craig's got top. Craig's got top. There's a streak of 7 correct answers in a row. That is very good, Craigster. Well done, that man. Awesome stuff. All right, next one. It's all still out to play for, folks. Chloe's still in there. Simon's there. Still very much so. We're talking like nanoseconds in it, folks. Anyway, let's keep going. Next question coming up now.
Okay.
True or false? This month's Rewind covered the Lego theme Jurassic World. True or false?
Now, if I got that wrong, I'd be an idiot.
Well, you were talking at length about this, Si. Oh, it's kind of split people up, though. That's the thing. Looking at that, you would think it was Jurassic World, but it's not. Yeah. It is actually Dino, folks. It really is Dino. How does that change things around? Let's take a look, shall we? Craig's still top. Simon's in second. Still there, Si. Greg's Slippery Nip is a little bit off now. Spider-Man and Trev. There's a good battle going on for third place. That's for sure. There really is, folks. But Craigster is out there along with Simon. That's for sure. There's a bit of a gap forming here, folks. Si, how are you doing?
I am, let's see, 9th place again.
9th place. Okay, 9th place. You're kind of holding that. That's your position, that is, Si. Bazza, hope your internet's come back. Here we go. He's probably still on like question 3 or something.
Yeah.
Anyway, next question coming up, folks. Here we go. Number 9. This month, the Mod Squad article changed the roof color of 10293, Santa's visit. To what? Was it black, red? Oh, I put 2 reds in there. That's interesting. And dark bluish grey. Was it black, red, or dark bluish grey? So yeah, was it black, reddish blue, reddish orange, or dark bluish grey? Yay, most people got that right. Thank goodness for that. I put 2 reds in there. Apologies for that, folks. Let's see if that's changed anything. Craig's Si O'Connor. Si O'Connor in there. That's a name we don't see very often in the top 5. I'm proud of you, mate. I'm proud of you. I almost want to click end game now. But I won't. I won't. Simon again. Oh, yeah, I really liked your joke, honest. Oh, here we go. Gregor Craig says, nice trick question. That was it. I don't know why I put 2 reds in there. What it was, when I was going through it at the end, earlier on today, I was thinking, oh, okay, let's make it a little bit more interesting. Why would you? Because I was showing it and I was like, it was white. And I thought, they wouldn't change it back to white, would they? But there we go. It was black. Nice trick question. Cheers, Greg. Or Craig. Okay, folks, we are up to question 10. Still 4 questions to go. It's still anybody's game. It really is. And there's a couple of doubles in there still as well. So good luck, everyone. Heads down. Here we go. Quiz question. How many pieces are in set 43197, the Ice Castle? Is it 1,000, 1,709, 2,709, 709, or 3,700? Blimey, loads of people answered that very quick. Straight in there. Did you get that one, Si?
No, I'm not on the board anymore either.
He was there, albeit for a fleeting moment. Let's take a look, shall we? Simon has, I can't believe it. Simon has got 10 correct answers. Simon, my God, you are amazing. Tripe and Onions said, I'm 6,500 behind Craigster. I have hope. You have hope, mate. No hope. But anyway, keep going. It's fun. There we go. Complete guess. Gregor Craig, complete guess. He's still out there, though. He's fighting for that Well, do you know what? Everyone's still in with a chance. Snelena says, laugh out loud. I have the ice castle still sitting on my desk from the weekend. Yes. I put that there for you, Snelena. Okay. So, next question coming up. Oh, sorry. Where are you actually? Where's your position? You've gone from fifth to what?
Ninth.
Back to ninth. Oh, come on, folks. Let's try and.
Yeah, that was like a
Come on, Si. Focus. There we go. Quiz. What was set 2133 Home Alone's position in the top 10 Lego ideas sets? Was it fifth, fourth, third, or second?
Balls. Press the wrong
No, it definitely wasn't that. But there we go, folks.
Lorraine came in.
If anyone's holding back, the answer's there on the screen for him now. Quick.
Yeah.
Simon said this one's a guess.
Yeah, but I pressed it already.
You got someone there trying to help you.
No, Lorraine came in. She's changing her pants.
Oh, nice. Nice.
wow.
That's trousers for anyone who's American, by the way. Right, let's see how that's changed things around, because there's a lot less people got right than what I thought. Oh, Simon's still there. Craig's the second. He's like, come on. This really has turned into a battle now between Simon and Craigster. They love each other, really. But Simon's saying that was a complete guess. Craigster's probably raging at his giant screen that he's got just above his head at the moment. He really is. Foolin's saying, my head's gone again since it crashed on the first question. Fooling. Barry, you'd be terrible at poker, mate. He just loses it. If you go,
the next time he's better off going to Starbucks and taking part.
Oh, okay. Well, Simon's saying he got it wrong, and I got it wrong. How did you get that wrong? Oh, maybe he didn't score. Maybe I missed that. But there we go. Anyway, here we go. Next question.
Let's go.
Question 12 coming up, folks. 2 to go. Here we go. Is it a hard one? Oh, it's worth double points. Here we go. Name the designer behind the Laundrette of Dreams.
God.
Was it Matthew Ashton, Laura Perrin, Yinka Ilori, or Camilla Walala?
Come on, baby.
There we go. Gregor Craig saying size in 10th, me in 11th. There we go. Battle of 10 and 11th then. Oh, loads of people went for Matthew Ashton. Everyone's probably gone, oh, yeah, I know that designer. No, it wasn't that designer. This is one for the people that were in earlier on. This is watching the stream from practically the beginning. Yinka Ilori was the name of the designer. Fantastic designer of the Laundrette in London. Here we go. Has that changed anything? Oh, Craig's just gone to the top. Simon's in disbelief. It's all gone wrong for him. But Spider-Man is crawled up to second place. See what I did there, Si?
I do.
You did. Now, what position are you at the moment, Si?
I am 6th.
You are 6th. 6. That's really good, Si. Well done, mate.
I'm just behind your nipple.
Good stuff. Well done, peeps. We've got one question coming up. I will promise you this. This is not the easiest question, but we definitely 100% covered it. So good luck, Craigster. Good luck, Spider-Man. Good luck, Simon. Here we go for the last question of the Kahoot. Here's a quiz. It's worth double points, so it's all up for grabs. In this month's Hot Topic article, what did Kat suggest for tweaking Lego ideas? Was it listing the IPs initially that will never be selected by Lego, changing the maximum piece count to 5,000, changing the support threshold from 10,000 to 25,000, or introducing color limitations? Now, this one I made particularly hard because it's a double pointer, but actually, most of you got it right. Si, did you get that one right?
No, I got double nothing.
Oh, okay. So you went for the speed over accuracy.
Yeah, I went for the green one. I got confused as to who said what, really.
It's fair enough. It was a tough question. It really was. And I did it to hopefully change what happens at the end. But who knows? I guess that one. Hopefully, someone near the top may have got that one. Snelena says, I mean, common sense. This should be done anyway. I agree. I think it's the only way you can really do anything about it. I think 25,000 might be a bit much, but it would mean if it could hit 25,000 in the present state of the world, chances are it would get made. And there were times when Lego did choose a lot and it never got made. But anyway, enough about that. Let's see who won this month's Lego Blocks Magazine 86 bundle, which is pretty cool, isn't it? Let's see how it goes. Si, this is it. Let's see if Simon got first. Let's see how Si did. Let's see how Craigster did. Let's see if Spider-Man won it. 3, 2, 1. Blocks Magazine issue 86. Third place, Simon. Congratulations, Si. Second place, Spider-Man, which means first place with what? 14,784. Craigster. Greg Slippery came second, and I didn't quite catch who was fifth. I think that was Trevor. Was that you, Trevor? Well, congratulations, everyone. Craigster. I think Craigster definitely is over the age of 16, so he hasn't got to ask his parents permission to send me his address. Congratulations, mate. You not only win Blocks Magazine subscription for a whole year, amazing stuff. You also win the binder, a t-shirt. You're going to have to tell me the size. I'm going to have to send you for the t-shirt, mate. I'm guessing it might be a little bit bigger than medium, because I certainly am, that's for sure. And you also get to win this rather awesome minifigure. I was going to say he's like a custom minifigure, really, because he's not official, is he? He's a very cool custom minifigure. But congratulations, mate. Let's see how you peeps and that did out there. Let's get rid of that for now. Yeah, we'll leave that. Congratulations, everyone. You lot are literally superstars. You really, really are. We've got Barry giving out some love there. He's saying cheeky. You deserve it, mate, because you won it. If you're gonna win, you gotta put up with the abuse from me as well. Congratulations. What was that? Tripe and Onion says, I'll live near bottom. Do you know what, mate? I'm sure if it was me that was on that, I probably wouldn't do half as well as your good self.
Even with his dodgy internet connection, Foolin says he was 9th. I was 11th in the end.
11th, sorry.
Yeah, my bloody Foolin with no internet.
Such is the measure of how good you are, Si. But anyway, I want to say thank you for everyone for joining in on that. Honestly, they're good fun. I do enjoy putting them together. It takes actually quite a little bit of effort, but you know what? I think it's worth it because I think you guys and girls out there make it worth it for me as well. The lovely Snelena got a like 14. That's good. That's the first try. Now I can't promise you guys and girls out there every month that I'll be doing winning subscriptions for a year with Blocks Magazine or anything like that. Maybe sometimes we'll just do it whereby it'll be kind of just for fun and stuff like that. Oh, we've got Tech, talking of fun, Tech's in the house. Hey, Tech. Barry's just about to answer the second question. Yeah, he'll realise the winner about an hour after we're finished. He will be. It's like he's in European time or something like that. Two Humble Bricks says hello. Good to see you here, Two Tumble Bricks. Or Two Humble Bricks, I should say. And Tech is getting some love out there from Red Carnage. Yeah, welcome back, Tech. Enjoyed seeing some of your videos, mate, that you had while she was over there in France. Didn't seem to be doing a lot of skiing, mind, but you've certainly got some moves on the dance floor, dude. He goes, Simon says, the reefer and the coot are always great fun. Cheers, guys. I just want to try and do something different that no one else does. And that one always seems to do quite well, it seems. So yeah. So anyway, so thank you, Si, for co-hosting with me, mate. I do appreciate it. Oh, we've got Juliana out there as well now. Look at that, Juliana. Hello, Juliana. Good to see you. God knows what you're saying, but anyway, thanks for coming along. While you're here, maybe you want to put in some code or something to give us a thumbs up. But yeah, it was Tech was saying he was a little bit too tipsy to do any skiing. But there we go. That's called being off piste. That is, Tech. See what I did there, Si? So anyway, Chris Chalice says I was. Oh, Chris is saying I was Spider-Man and trying to win it for Si.
Oh, you're a gent.
Stuff. Oh well. Try harder next time, Chris. Good stuff, mate. He's already won one, and that's a good thing, folks. If you do it, if you've already won, and you happen to be like amazing at knowing your Lego history and knowing your Lego news and all that sort of thing, you can always win it for someone else, which is the beauty of Christmas, because Christmas is all about giving to your loved ones. It really is. But anyway, Si, great to have you here. You want to tell us what's coming up on your channel in the next week or so?
Yes. So on Wednesday, the backlog is back on my channel. We're going to be doing Christmas builds. Greg is building the Home Alone set, milking it, and he's on bag 4, so you want to hurry up. Build it in January or February, or I don't know, maybe it'll be an Easter build as well. And that's 7:30 on my channel. I can't remember. I'm building a set. It's a Christmas Lego set. Come and have a look on Wednesday. You'll find out what it is. It's really good. It has a light brick in it and a Christmas tree. And yeah, so check out the channel just for some more videos coming out. I've got some shorts in the pipeline and stuff like that. Maybe a pair of boxer shorts. Who knows? And
Oh, very nice.
We'll see you all during the week.
Yeah. Now, in about 10 minutes and 22 seconds, the BrickBots are going to go live on their channel, folks. So what I'd like you to do is pop yourselves over there. There we go there. I'm just popping it in there now. Hopefully it works. And pop yourselves over there and go and see them and just say you come over from Greg's stream. They're probably watching this one anyway, which is probably nice of them while they're starting a little bit later. So I do appreciate that. And I'm sorry for being a little bit later as well. But you know what me and Si are like? We do like to natter, don't we, Si?
Yes, we do.
We do. So yeah, as you know, folks, I'm going to be with Si on Wednesday. I'm going to be milking a cow, as Si puts it, and building the rest of the Home Alone set. Yeah, I'm up to bag 12 at the moment, so I'm not doing terribly bad. And hopefully I'll do 1 or 2 extra bags before Wednesday as well. And Wednesday's going to come around, and then before we know it, Si, it's going to be Friday, London Calling 99. And then, of course, that's Christmas Eve. So we're doing this. I think I'll do a slightly shorter one on Friday, maybe 2 hours, 2.5 hours, something like that. It just depends if people actually want to be there a little bit longer. I've got to have people like the BrickBots that are going to be popping in for a little while. That's all. It's just a bit of a celebrational one, really, for people to maybe reflect on this year a little bit, talk about the sets that they've liked, and to wish people a Merry Christmas. As simple as that, really. Quite relaxed for me for a Friday night, it will be. And then, of course, on New Year's Eve, it's going to be London Calling 100. Again, it's going to be a slightly shorter one. And then 101, which will be the first week into the new year, folks, I'll be doing £100 giveaway, which I haven't quite worked out how I'm going to split it up yet. There'll be a £50 one, and there might be 2 £25 ones or something like that. But we'll be talking about that a little bit nearer the time, because I think we need to focus a little bit on Christmas and our loved ones at the moment between now and then, and staying safe. So yeah, that's going to be me for next week with Si. Si, are you going to be streaming on Thursday as well, mate?
Yes, indeed. Only for about an hour and a half, because it's the Christmas Eve. So yeah, a short one. Although I did say that on Thursday, and we had so much good fun last week that we went on and on. So
yeah, it was. Do you know what? It was a really good line. Do you know what? I was actually talking. I actually, because after the stream finished, folks, Si actually had to go and do something with Lorraine. He didn't go into detail, and thank goodness. And I chatted with Craig till about 11:30, and then I realised what time it was. I was like, I had like second wind. Couldn't believe it. But anyway, it's been great to be here, folks. It's been great for you lot to be here with me. So I thank you for joining me as always. And may I just say, you looked rather dapper in that Blocks magazine T-shirt, my friend.
Oh, thank you. Now I have put in the chat there what I'm building. It is the workshop toy shop. It's the winter toy.
He's put it in there, folks, but he can't say it
because I
still
forgot what it was. What a plonker! I used to put all my brain cells on that bloody Kahoot.
Honestly, that's it. He's burnt himself out now, folks. Yeah. Just imagine when Si goes to bed tonight and his head's hitting the pillow. He's having a load of smoke coming out of one of his ear rolls, just like that AT-AT that collapsed in The Empire Strikes Back. It looked like he's vaping at his head. He really will be. But anyway, look, you lovely lot out there. Have yourself, right, a wonderful Sunday. Have yourself a wonderful Monday, because I know it's Monday for some of you beautiful people out there. It really is. But I want to say thank you as well to Charlie Giles for being here tonight, Greg or Craig, the wonderful So O'Connor for co-hosted it with me, Tech Thomas, of course, from Tech Productions, aka Planet Tech as well, Stud Sidious. Who else we got out there as well? We've got Red Carnage. Good to see you, dude. You are honestly such a cool fan. You really are. Nick B's out there as well. Trevor Baker, Snellena as well, all the way from the beautiful world of Australia. Who else we got out there? Craigster as well for winning. He actually won it this month, folks. Well done to him. Chris did super well, mate. I think you came third, wasn't it? As Spider-Man. Tripe and Onions. Dude, give it another go next month. Honestly, you'll get better and better. The more you do it, practice makes perfect. It really does, folks. Simon was out there as well. He was doing well. I think it was his daughter, wasn't it? It was up there at #1 for ages. Old Chloe. So well done there, mate. Honestly, because sometimes it really is the taking part that counts. It really is, folks. And you keep saying it to yourself, you might start believing it. I'm only joking. It really is. And we've got Tim Bainbridge out there as well. Do yourselves a favour, folks. It's nearly Christmas. Keep yourself safe. Keep wearing those masks. Keep those hands clean, right? And we will see you this week on the countdown to what is going to be, hopefully, a wonderful Christmas for everybody. So, as always, folks, Lego. It's a wonderful thing, Si. And you know what? Each and every one of you beautiful people out there are too. Take care, folks. Have a wonderful week. And I will see you very, very soon. Bye for now. Cheerio.
Bye. Go to the BrickBots. Bye.
Bye. And don't forget, go to see the BrickBots right now.